Hello, everybody, and welcome. I am your humble host, Gavin the Kitty, and today we are playing Megaman 11, and it's also my birthday. So you know what that means. I get to introduce you to my favorite game. I mean, what?
Weird in that.
Oh boy, all of the technical difficulties. How's everybody doing today? Thank you, Karmic, for the happy birthday and the one like. We're gonna go new game. And we're just gonna go for it. What difficulty?
I know you're really good at this game. That's a very tough decision. I don't know whether between normal or superhero. I feel.
I'll let the chat pick. Also, while chat's picking, I have Casey with me today.
Hi everyone.
I have a new mic as well, so I hope I sound nice. Thank you for the happy birthday, Fabry. I'm not gonna get cake. Hello, Ignatius. Welcome. So what kind of difficulty are we picking, guys? Microphone sounds great, by the way. Thank you. Let me make sure that my screen... Yeah. So what difficulty are we picking, everybody? What difficulty? I hope I have a great day. I hope I have a great day as well. Let's... You know what? Let's just go... I think normal. It's fine. Technically, in Japanese, it's actually the hard mode.
Which one? Normal?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would make sense. Super hard.
Oh, they want soup hard. Okay, if they want soup hard, then we'll go soup hard. Let me just
Forgot how to detach chat.
options. We'll go to turn a title. Don't save. We'll go super hard. Let's go superhero.
Let's do it.
I have beaten this game on all difficulties before, so this will be difficult. Absolutely.
You did which difficulty did you do on my channel?
Normal.
You were on normal.
I did normal, and I've done casual before on streams.
For those of you who don't know, there was a stream that Gavin and I did where I became so tired in the middle of the stream that I fell asleep on the couch.
And I finished the entire game the rest of the way through.
And I woke up at the end. And they're like, hey Casey, we're done streaming.
Yeah.
So you guys know how good I am. My sleep schedule.
Chat seems pretty good. How is chat doing today, guys?
Yeah, how are y'all doing? I'm actually kind of excited to see you play this game again, because
This time you're awake for it?
I've seen you play through this before. The
I know.
thing is just, I love the voice acting. The voice acting is really good.
It is good. This game is great. Go.
Plus, Otto
People need to go pick it up.
is just a really good character, let's be real.
Can you give me my water real fast?
Yeah, sure.
I'm starting to get a little parched.
Gotcha. By the way, chat, Gavin pointed this out to me, that, there's a chicken in the microwave in the top right, and then Dr. Light's ordering a new Coke.
Yep.
But there was something I noticed, kind of. I don't know if that's an actual thing, but it says, Bezamp Man on the top there.
Doctor, what's going on? Stand back, everyone. I'll handle this.
Huh. Maybe it's a new. Maybe it's a new boss called Ant-Man.
I've simply come to give Dr.
Bezamp? What is a Bezamp?
A Bezamp, I don't know, but it could be something we might see in 12.
Maybe. I doubt it. I believe most of the text on screen is just gibberish for gibberish's sake.
But still.
But it's meant to look, you know.
But it's not a recognizable silhouette. Now I know that it's like, you know, there's aliasing on the sides to make them look blurry.
I mean, you get a world map there on the bottom right there, and we have landmass scanning or on the right. A fridge. I didn't even see the fridge originally.
And it's just randomly connected to the specs of Mega.
Yeah. February says you were passed out their PC earlier. They guess they're tired gaming. February says, and hopefully everyone is doing alright. I'm doing just fine. I'm just enjoying my birthday. Hoping everybody else is able to...
Too late speaking.
Robots. Over here, Light.
Fun fact, out that window there, the entire background spans across the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah, and it is the Mega Man 2 background where he places his helmet in the grass
Those robots.
Oh, cool.
from the ending. Oh, I know all sorts of trivia about this game. I can't wait to tell you guys about it. And if you haven't seen the Mega Man, the big Mega Man overview, the Ultimate Guide to Mega Man, go check those out. I'm gonna have links to them probably on the screen later on.
Furry says, I was passed out at my PC earlier. I guess I was tired gaming. And they say also, hopefully everyone is doing alright. Karmic says, Dr. Light's laboratory doubles as his home.
That it does.
And Furry says, wish I could send a gift though.
You can do it whenever. It's okay.
I find it funny that you can see the reels spinning in the background, which reminds me of original computers, which also ran on reels.
Technically, they still do if you use an old hard drive.
This is the prototype double gear system that Wily developed back at Robot University.
I like old computers and technology and things. We're getting quite high numbers. I'm really glad to see it. I do plan on doing more. I do plan on doing more Mega Man after this as well. So, Demuller says hi. Hello, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. I'm just enjoying my birthday for me. So,
Hello, Demuller.
Demuller, I think.
Is
it Demuller?
It's Demuller.
Anyways,
The U is like pronounced Vancouver.
we are playing superhero difficulty based on Karmic's suggestions. So, oh, thank you.
Yes, happy birthday to the kid.
Megaman, you're doing
Oh, hey!
Be careful out there.
Thank you so much, guys.
Doctor, roll.
I hope everybody over there is having a good time.
Soon.
Hi, Foxino. Gion. I don't know exactly which one of them that is. It's been a while since I haven't been keeping up with the D-pad. I haven't been No, I've been really focused on fucking YouTube and getting these videos out and updating the system and.
It's Jeff.
It's Jeff. Oh, hey Jeff. Anyways, hey Revolta. Whose B-day is it? It's mine.
It's not mine. Not for a few months. Actually, quite a while. Now that I think about it.
So you got all these new stuffs in the shop. We'll get them eventually. Pick a stage, chat. I will literally play any of these guys. We are on the hardest setting possible, so I expect to get my butt handed to me.
Not as bad as me playing Mega Man X for the first time.
Ah, you did fine.
Call back. I'm gonna mute my phones. I forgot to do that. Give me a second.
So I'm gonna let chat pick. Whoever picks first is the first stage we are going to. Torchman. All right.
That's pretty amazing.
That's one of my top. That's one of the ones I actually struggle on.
Dragon is streaming apparently.
No, I mean, who knew that? Revolt says, happy birthday. Well, thank you so much. Alright. Karmic suggested that I put a little birthday hat on my icon, and I was like, that's a good idea, except then I'd have to redraw the icon, and if I photoshopped it over... Well, if I
You can have props in them.
I can?
Yeah, you can.
I haven't done that yet. Well, regardless of props or not...
No, wait, it's not that one. It's another one that I have that can allow you to add a prop in a hat or something.
Either way, it would still... I'd still have to, like, either redraw it, or it would look really cheesy, or it'd float there half the time, because my little icon does a little bounce.
True.
So...
It's similar to what I've done with my streams recently, where I have a little window that I made to make it look like Casey has a camera, and she's sitting in a little froggy chair with a gamer background and stuff. But yeah, you said this was... You said this stage is around where Cutman was?
No, Woodman.
Woodman, excuse me.
Jeff says, might be useful power when you beat it. And it's a tough stage. Yeah, it is. If you want to read Fevry's off real fast while I'm focusing.
It's going alright. I'll be moving at some point, and quite looking forward to it.
Out of state, in state.
I like the faces those mushrooms make when you extinguish on flame.
I want to cook a burger over top of them.
You want to cook a burger?
I want to cook a burger over top of them. I think
Have
it's
steak.
because we're like outside in the wilderness. Why would I cook a steak in the wilderness?
Because.
Like steak is like fine dining in my honest opinion.
Okay, fair point.
And like I can
Okay,
have.
what about bratwurst?
I'd prefer a hot dog.
We know what the argument is later today.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The argument will be hot dog or hamburger.
Still in state, we were looking at houses in Galloway.
Oh, nice. Well, good luck with that. Gonna get back
I
to
like
the.
the little nets with the little things.
I need to get in the game here.
For anyone who doesn't know, Metools or Metal, Metar, whatever you'd like to call them, they're my weakness.
They are the adorable weakness of all.
I really want to go to the Capcom
I-
get the burger.
I want to, but at the same time,
It's really expensive.
it's really expensive, and that would be a really expensive ticket just to go to Japan for that. Plus, you know,
I probably go to the anime district too. It's not just.
well, I mean, there's not. I mean, it's not an anime district. It's.
You know what I mean.
You'd probably be sticking in Tokyo for most of it,
Okay, fair enough.
because you know it's the easiest place to go around if you don't know that much Japanese.
That's very true.
I'll give the stage another go around.
X0 says happy birth.
Happy, thank you. Hello, I'm all jumbled up today.
Fevry says
We'll
those
give it another go.
Rodriguez explosions are a pain.
Yeah, they are, but they are really they're not hard once you understand how they act. I just need to get my head back in the game.
It's not as bad as me playing Brightman stage with the fact that I easily get knocked off the cliff because of the fireworks.
Yeah, but you know what? Still a good time. It'll be a good time regardless.
But yeah, honestly, I really like this game because it's because we have had 3D models in Mega Man before, but those were like Mega Man Legends.
Well, X7 and 8. X8 especially has some really pretty models, believe it or not. They upscaled really nicely for the X Legacy collection, I think.
But this is the one where we get 3D models, and well, not really the first one, but you know what I mean. In a much more cleaner thing for Classic, because the only thing we really got that was somewhat close to that was network transmission, I believe.
Yeah. Network transmission's weird. I still don't know what to make of that game, and I've played it like twice.
Yeah, but it feels kind of open world for being, 2D.
It's a weird, like, yeah, I guess it is kind of like an open world Mega Man game, because like, everything is connected. Anyways, if you want to read chat real fast, I think we got a couple new messages.
Jeff says, Torchman first on hard mode is a mean suggestion for me, lol. Happy birthday, says Jeff as well.
Yeah, thanks. It is a tough suggestion from you, but you know what? I can handle it. I've done it before. I just gotta get back in the groove. And yeah, it is actually my birthday, Jeff. I'm 23 today.
I didn't realize those nets were dancing on the fire. That's so cute.
Okay. I don't remember the turkey's name. I know it has a name, and it's like a mascot for the camp.
It's Fire Gobbler from
It-
Mega Man X.
I think it has.
It's the Maverick.
I think
be
it-
real.
I think it has something to do with like gobbling.
No, it is. I don't remember the name because we did look at the.
We looked at all of this while I was working on videos. Yeah.
We found out that the Picket Man is.
Named a Picket Man and not a Pickleman because some people call it Pickleman and some people call it Picket Man. And
Not that, the other thing, where the one that puffs up the balloon and...
oh yeah, is a Picketman, and it's technically a Metool on a body.
Yeah, that it's a metal on a body, that's right. That's the thing we were talking about. It's pretty interesting, certain enemies in the Mega Man series, because you'll look at them and you'll go, they kind of look like this. And then you'll realize, wait, it is this. and then at the same time, it could be the other way around.
You think it is, and then it's not. Which doesn't happen super often.
But the thing I like about the people who designed the enemies for Megaman is that they're like, we want to, you know, if you think it's this, you know, you're right. You're technically right, so we'll just make it canon.
Yeah, there's a lot of like weird theories and stuff that have been proven canon in the series. It's a little strange at first. Okay.
You made him sad.
I did make him sad.
Zero says 23. I thought you were older.
Nope. 23.
Gonna be 20 this year.
Oh. Ah, so young.
I can't see anything either.
I'm lighting it up with my buster.
Yeah, I can see that, but it's so difficult to tell.
Dang it. I shouldn't
You
have...
just missed it. You overshot it.
I overshot it.
Yeah, you overshot it.
Someone's got the replay on that, I'm sure.
I do.
Well, anyways...
Still, that is just a really good job to make. Without the light.
If chat could drop some likes and whatnot in the chat, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's my one-time shill for the day. Some likes and subscribes, cool. There we go. It's like devastating to get hit in this mode.
It is.
Like, have you seen how much damage I take?
Yeah, you do. But dude, if you really think about it, that's quite realistic.
I mean, it's realistic, but I really...
Here's the thing about hard modes in video games. When I see anything that's like, you know, oh, this is hard mode, I feel like that's what actually happens in the story canonically. Because I feel like they're not just gonna, you know, go pass through it super easily. Like, they're gonna have a struggle. They're gonna have to do things in a certain way.
I don't know, Mega Man 9's hard... No, Mega Man 9, it's the normal mode. You tell me that hard mode's the canon one? Mega Man didn't live to see the end of that, then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, there's no way, because... No, because the hardest mode in Mega Man 9 is a one-hit kill mode.
Okay, no, that's not what I mean.
The second hardest in that is basically 3 hits, you're dead.
What is normal mode?
It's hard as... It's hard.
Tough as nails?
Tough as nails.
To the rest just coming in, good evening and wish Gavin a happy birthday, says Furry.
Well, I hope some more people are showing up, but, you know.
Me too. But what I mean is, like, for Sonic Adventure 2, there's more bots, there's realistically more bots, because if you really think about it, Sonic is seen as a fugitive, and you want every single arsenal that you can get out to get him.
Because Eggman couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
Anyways, here's a question for the chat. What stage are we doing next? Because I don't think I'm surviving this. We're in the final... We made it... We made it to the final stretch, but... I think we got it!
Oh, don't say that, Gavin! Is it the part that's getting you?
It's the next firewall.
Oh, it's the next firewall.
Yeah, it's the final one.
These enemies in, those spider enemies in, freaking 10 are a menace.
Well, I prefer the spider enemies in this one.
Yeah, I do as well.
The fiery wall of doom, says February.
Noah Furry says, I have a question for you. Why was my friend banned from chatting?
Depends who your friend was. If you're...
Game over.
I can give a... Oh, actually, I continue. I'm gonna exit the stage real fast, and you guys can pick a different stage if you want. Torchman's just a bit too tough.
I like...
Megaman.
Okay, Mega.
So we got a whole bunch of new parts. So we know we're gonna want this.
Oh, the LOG Batman. Sure, Casey, that's how you pronounce that. Energy balancer. Excuse me, chat.
Yeah. This will help with gears. Or well. Oh, no. Don't want that one, really. Like, it's useful, but eh.
Maybe Blockman this time? I forget the normal order.
Blockman works.
February says parts come in handy, I'm guessing. Yes, they do.
They do. This one refills weapon energy when you pick it up, as long as you're on the Buster. This one helps with... stops from sliding. This one does less knockback, which we're definitely gonna need. Sure. Buster Plus. Auto charge. We'll get, but we won't equip. And we'll get a case.
I think Simon Belmont needs a shock absorber and he has to be honest. I still can't believe that the Japanese version is the easy mode.
I see. Noah, the reason he already had 2 chances. One in normal chat, and then he got banned. I allowed him to come back under the condition that he didn't start any more fights or hissy fits in the chat, and he decided to do that. So we're not giving him a 3rd chance. Sorry, he blew it. That is that. I've learned my lesson once or twice on that.
Fox Snow says, "Hey Gav, did you know Sonic had an evil clone? It was in the Fleetway comics, I believe."
Yes, I do. Videos work in the works for later this year on that, but I don't have it ready yet. Most of the videos that I want to do, I don't really have ready yet. I do have one video that's almost ready to go, but it's literally almost done. I just have to record it and edit, and that's it.
He didn't even have a chance, Gavin.
It's a video on why video game lore matters and why the stories in fiction can matter, and how video game lore and stories might even be more of a benefit. It'll be a shorter video. It'll be more, could even benefit, young people trying to learn about the world even more than, like, regular books in terms of learning. But I don't know when that one's gonna get done. We have a Mario Power video that's also almost done. We just need to... That's one we need to record and finish the final touches on it. And then we need to edit it. That one's gonna be a kind of long one. We've got a Sonic lore video coming up. Eventually, it's gonna be an addendum to the old one I did, because I got a bunch of stuff wrong. I think I've also got the Megaman Part 3 video, but that one isn't going to be done until the Battle Network Legacy Collection comes out. I wanted it to be done for this month, but looking at the amount of content I have to cover, there's just no way. I've got 4 cartoons, or 5-ish, something like 5 or 6 cartoons that I got to cover, and plus like 12 mangas. Plus, I have to mention like 13 other ones that are worthy of being mentioned. I just don't have the time to read them. And then we've also got... what else do we have? I think we have...
Okay, so you mentioned Power Up video. I really don't know. Did you mention the miscellaneous Mega Man video?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That is... I've got a Transformers video in the works, but I'm not fully ready to reveal that. And probably won't be until December.
Oh my goodness. I mean, you do a lot more work than I do, so I understand why. But the thing is, now you have a bit of help in terms of editing.
A little bit, but the problem is editing is like the least of my worries.
It's the recording and everything.
It's the recording, scripting, and fact-checking that takes the longest in terms of video production.
Plus, I mean, you have extra hands on deck with it because of me. I know my computer's really slow, but, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I did fact check Wario last stream that you did.
That was, I think, 2 or 3 streams ago.
Yeah.
Because we did Kid Icarus in the meantime.
Yeah, that's right. You did do Kid Icarus. I completely forgot.
I'm still confused. So I put out the Kid Icarus stream on the I think it was either the same day as the Angry Video Game Nerd released a video on Kid Icarus.
And it wasn't planned.
It was not planned.
We don't know the AVGN or anything.
I just wanted, to showcase Kid Icarus because it was like, I don't hear anybody talk about this series very much unless it's Uprising, and like, it's a good game, I might as well show it off. And then the nerd covers it, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, I didn't know about this because I don't really follow the AVGN. I just know about the memes about him. February said sounds like it's gonna be a few busy weeks.
A few busy months. Each video was supposed to come out, 1 month at a time. What I've been doing for the past 2 months in the meantime has been basically planning all of this out and seeing how much time it's going to take for me to do each project. And it's going to take about a month's time each go-round. And if I started in January and it took me the entirety of February to get, one of those even ready, it's gonna take me a little bit. Especially because I'm working on all of them alongside each other. So essentially, once I get done with one, I immediately jump into the next.
Fox, I don't know, that's called fan fiction. They said, speaking of Mario, I found a manga about him marrying Baghdad.
Yeah, that's called fanfiction. .net, anyway. Oh, crap.
Everybody goes, oh god. Jaren says my favorite classic game series.
I would have
Soon.
game series. I'm assuming Mega Man as well. Mega Man's freaking one of my favorites.
I didn't realize that every time you destroy a bot, there's little bolts that you can see coming out of them.
Yep. No, Mega Man's 1 through 11. Yeah, 1 through 11's pretty awesome. I have played every single Mega Man game. I can without a doubt.
He's not kidding you. I've watched it.
I did. There are 2 videos up called The Ultimate Guide to Mega Man. I gush about them a lot because they are like, they took me forever to make. He drops so many more blocks in this mode.
From the bullet hell. Same since NES.
Same since NES. Okay. Did you play Battle Network and Star Force and all of the obscure Chinese knockoff games? How about the Tiger Wrist game? Did you play Mega Man and Bass? Mega Man and Bass 2. All 5 of the Game Boy games and some bootlegged. Like I said, the series is huge. When I say that I played all of them, I mean all of them.
That was the reason for covering part 1 and part 2 of the Mega Man series, which I was in part 2.
You were born in '81. Okay, well, that's nice. I don't know everybody's story.
He's mentioning his own.
I'm just mentioning my own history with this series because it's one of those series that I love to death. It's why I made the Ultimate Guide to Mega Man, because I want more people to be into this.
Can we just talk about how Blockman is just an issue?
I mean, same general shape, but they've got very different outlines. I mean, not that different, but still. Ugh.
He just needs the little stump on the side of the head. Or is it on his... Wait, is it on his torso or on the side of his head?
What, the twig?
Yeah, the twig.
The twig's on his head.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna go back to Dr. Light's lab
For nobody
robots.
who knows, I don't really have that much experience with Mega Man, but Gavin's slowly been getting me into the series ever since I moved in.
I don't want that.
And trust me, this series, he's changed my mind on the series quite a lot. Because I had only played 1. Because I knew there was, like, a lot of Mega Man games, I just didn't know them. To the point to where I confused Arts with 10.
Yeah, that was funny. 1 through 6 NES, 7 SNES, and all the X. Never played Zero much. Zero's pretty good. Zero's the X Collection's a great way to play those games.
They're extremely different.
I freaking love them, though.
The thing about me is that difficulty is best served when it's put out in a certain way that just adds a bit of more challenge. It doesn't over encumber the person who's playing. So, like, little Timmy levels are difficult because they put, like, millions of power-ups in, or, like, millions of enemies in one room for no reason. They don't balance it out. That's a term that Gavin and I use for it. We call them little Timmy levels.
It's from the Mario Maker community. They use that term a lot, like little Timmy, like a child's level. Essentially, it's a level with a lot of enemy spam.
Not only that, just for some reason they place like 5 million fire flowers as if that's gonna do something.
Yeah, I don't know. These are just, you know, little nods to it.
Yeah, for me specifically, because I'm trying to get into level design, I took the challenge of creating an entire 8 worlds in Super Mario Maker on 3DS. And making them seem as original to the series as possible.
I would love to do a video. Speaking of level design, I'd love to do a video over Egoraptor's own video. I'd like to do a rebuttal to it, believe it or not, because he did. If you don't know about Egoraptor's video, Aaron from the Game Grumps, for those younger, essentially, he used to do this series called Sequelitis. I think he only did 4 or 5 episodes. And they're an alright introduction to game design, but they're not...
Like, really well explained, or...
Well...
Just not covered well.
It's just... I think it's introduction as introduction gets. I honestly feel like you could do far worse, but you could do a lot better in terms of getting into game design. Because the way he describes Megaman is that it'll show you it, and then it'll get harder the next time you see it, which is technically true, but that as an explanation leads to a lot of really poor stage design, because you can throw the player at a difficult gimmick in a safe room, and then the next room expect them to master it, which is what a lot of early game developers who've basically mastered these games do. And while I think that's, you know, it can be a good teaching method, you have to do it right. There's a slower build-up to it.
For example, Gavin recently played, well, along with me, Make a Good Megaman level, which is like a type of contest where you make
A bunch of people made levels, and then they submitted them, and then after, I think it was a year or two, they... early on it was a couple months, now it's taken like 3 or 4 years. But essentially, people made levels, submitted them in Game Maker, got the files, sent them over, and then they'd rank them. And some of the best stages in that don't use the show and then do. It was more of a gradual build-up. But a lot of the stages that were, you know, middle of the road to just kind of, wow, this is really difficult to do, have that philosophy of show something once in a safe environment and then expecting you to master it in the next.
Yeah, it's really hectic and very scary if you're not...
And I feel like that's all just a simplified version of Egoraptor's.
That was kind of odd. What are the block textures on the body's head off in the center?
Oh, that?
No, in the room below. If you come back through here, I'll show you.
I might, because I might die, but I'm gonna try.
Sorry.
I'm gonna try not to.
Chat, I practically call what I have eagle eyes. Even though I have glasses, I'm very perceptive on certain details on things.
Too busy looking at the minor things instead of the gameplay.
I mean, I see the gameplay, but...
You see the gameplay, but there's a broken hole in the bottom of the stage.
Look, that means I'm very perceptive with things, and I can pick up on things much easier.
It's alright, I just died. So what are you talking about?
Right there. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to pop the screen.
Where, what do you mean?
Right here. See it?
No, that's for all of them. Wait, no, it's not for all of them. What?
And then it repeats over here. Now, if you go up top...
It doesn't do it.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's something I wish... It's at the very bottom, right beneath Megaman's...
Look right there. Oh, there it is again. There's another tear right there. It's really hard to see, but it's there.
I think I see what happened, because I think they textured the.
Tile based on that one.
Yeah, I think they just textured it weird. But
yeah.
I mean, it's fine. Doesn't hurt anything.
I am Casey. I'm not nitpicky, but I can see certain things.
She's nitpicking.
Wouldn't that mean that I'd be really good at some of those like point and click mystery things?
Spot the difference.
Not spot the difference. Well, yes, I am.
Spot the difference.
I can. Okay, listen. Spot the difference is a game that I can cheat at because they have the things side by side, and I do the magic eye trick. And people are like, "How do you speedrun this?" I'm just like, "You want me to tell you a secret?"
You cross your eyes and hope that it works.
But yeah, But overall, what were we talking about before I started on that?
Ego Raptor and how his videos of Sequelitis might have done more to hurt game design philosophies for certain early creators who don't fully understand the technique.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna focus on it. Anyways, how is chat doing?
yeah, we're not trying to get attacked by the game rooms.
I don't think they care. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm pretty sure Aaron's got more important things to worry about than some guy critiquing his video from however many years ago it's been now.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, I did use Megaman, the Megaman Maker application to make that one Cutman stage.
Oh, we could have done that today.
Oh, we could have.
We could have done that today.
True.
It's fine.
We could do that next stream.
I can do it another time.
But yeah, for those of you who are kind of not in the loop of what we're talking about, Mega Man Maker is...
It's a fan game.
It's a fan game that's sort of like Super Mario Maker. In the sense that you can create your own Mega Man levels using what they already have pre-built for you without having to use coding knowledge or anything else. And I think it's pretty interesting.
You're just a bit wordy there.
Sorry.
No, you lost me in the conversation there. Essentially, it's Mario Maker, but for Mega Man, and it's a fine project. Their login
like
car. Give them all the detail.
Hi, I'm Casey. I don't know how to describe something without it being overly complicated for myself. But yeah, I gave myself the challenge of making a Mega Man level without it having...
Oh my god, just stop. No. He's moving a lot faster than he normally does. No, he moves way too fast.
Iron Golem.
That's why you're describing stuff. I'm like, oh god, I can't keep up with this. Oh gosh.
Okay. Did we talk about how we made it on the night?
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about it.
Yeah, it's better than me literally not speaking English.
I mean, you're speaking English.
I'm speaking in tongues, technically.
And that's why the game design is it's a freaking up the wall.
Well, this reminds me of the time that I met my mother about us discussing about Mega Man's Buster.
Oh yeah, you described it in a weird way, and she just
I
like,
described
what?
it as it actually would be described in terms of science. What did I say? It was a solar-based photon ray, I believe, or shot.
I don't know. Let's not worry about it.
It was really stupid, but it was pretty funny at the time.
It was funny. It was. Dang it!
This boss looks really difficult. Are you just meant to just constantly slide left and right for this?
Yes. Yeah. Jeff says this mode is so nasty. Agreed.
Do you think we should bump it back?
I don't wanna.
Okay, sure.
Because once I have more parts, we're good to go. I know that's for...
Oh, you're grinding for the parts?
Partially.
Okay, Mega. Are you sure?
Heartfully.
Are you sure?
I am gonna get some tanks.
Already. Okay, Mega.
Probably
are you
one
sure?
more.
Mega?
I'll
interest you in some parts? Sorry.
I usually play on either casual or normal. I did one newcomer run on here just because I wanted to. That was like one shot from a W.
It was one shot for you guys.
It was. It's all right. I want to do a different stage here.
Okay.
Casey, you pick this time. Chat can get the next one.
Deciding between Bounceman, Acid, and Tundra. Thinking Tundra for this one. Because you do seem to do pretty well on ice physics.
Well, I mean, Tundra Man stage isn't too bad.
Okay, well then, yeah, let's do it.
Fun fact, he's the only Cossack robot master in this entire game.
I was about to say that.
For those who don't know who Dr. Cossack is, go watch my Ultimate Guide to Mega Man or go play Mega Man 4.
Go do it now.
Go do it.
After stream.
after you've left a like and subscribe.
I thought you weren't gonna chill out anymore.
I wanted to do it one more time. It was funny.
Anyway, speaking of 4,
we have a new comment.
Oh, we do. That's Gina Ragnus saying happy birthday.
Thank you. Hope you're doing well.
I tried to do a birthday stream, it didn't go well.
What happened on your birthday stream?
I couldn't stream.
Oh, was that the day your computer was throwing a fit?
No. This was before.
Okay.
Before I met y'all. So what ended up happening is I tried to do a birthday stream, and my computer was being the funniest thing it could ever be. So I was trying to stream Bennett Foddy's Getting Over It.
Getting under it.
Right. Anyways.
Getting through it.
And for some reason, my computer was just like, I don't want to work today. So let me just crash your PC with blue screen of death. So I was like, you know what, fine. I kept struggling.
You deleted System 32?
But it turns out Steam didn't refund me because I paid for the game. And now I can't access it.
Steam usually is pretty good at refunding.
Here's the thing though, I played that game for hours.
Okay, so you went over the hour limit.
Yeah, because I was doing it in a series. And the issue is that
So now it does.
for some reason I can't access the game because it says that it's part of somebody else's library who I don't share with anyone.
That's weird.
And I paid for the game before I even shared my library with them. And
Well-
it really makes me mad because I can't do anything.
I don't know. Get over it.
I'm jumping over it. Daniel Dandy.
Let's not.
That's a ROM hack, by the way.
Let's not bring up that guy.
We're not.
Yeah, he's-
It was a joke because that's a ROM hack.
He's weird. I don't know what to feel about that guy.
What do you feel about these bunnies that are Easter eggs?
They're excellent.
They're the Easter bunnies.
They're cute.
So this is a museum that's essentially frozen over because of time.
Yeah.
I still think that was pretty neat when you first told me about the fact that these robots weren't just made for war. They had a purpose.
Yes.
And they worked jobs.
Yes.
Like us.
Yeah.
And every place isn't just like, oh, this is our fortress, come at me. It's an actual place.
Mhm.
And it's really interesting to me because
Every
you
single
don't think about that. You just think, oh, bad guy.
every single one of them. Well, most of them. There are things like Skullman, where he's meant to be like a red herring. The stuff like the Mega Man 2 bosses, where they had purposes after they got defeated. Because beforehand, they were just...
Woodman was meant.
They were all
combat?
they were all meant just to take down Mega Man. I am struggling today.
You're good. I mean, we have it on superhero mode. Do you really play?
I'm struggling at platforming though.
You're struggling at platforming?
Yeah, I'm struggling with the platforming parts.
Got this. Are we gonna bring up the Minecraft Megaman next time?
Oh yeah,
I wanted to bring it up, but I didn't know if you wanted to save that for like a video or something.
I do plan on streaming that. The Minecraft Mega Man X thing that came out. I picked that up. I played through it. It was fun. I do plan on covering it for the channel, along with the Sonic one and the Pac-Man one, all in one fell swoop, because all three of them seem to be quite short. Unlike the Mario one, that's incredibly long. Because that's like the whole game, but Mario. So...
yeah, I was actually quite surprised when you said that to me. You're like, it was something along the lines of, Casey, I'm gonna have a heart attack, and I'm like, what? What's wrong? What's going on? Do I need to call the ambulance? And he sends me that. I'm like, oh, that heart attack.
Yeah, they're trying to kill me. That's what they're trying to do, because they're...
Well, Gavin played through it. I didn't play any of it.
But you watched me play it.
I did watch you play it, and honestly, I thought it looked pretty cool. The thing is, I couldn't really reference it to anything because I never really played X too much.
And then you played X right afterwards?
Yeah, I played X right afterwards.
Which is exactly what it's meant to do.
And I'm gonna be honest, they did really good with the stage design. I even like how they made like their own little path and world for it.
Yeah, it's got a nice flow to it.
It does.
Alright.
The only thing is that certain things that were in the original were kind of taken out, like the capsules.
I mean, they were there, they just weren't in where they were supposed to be.
True. But even though, like, you know, those things were changed, they were still pretty good overall.
I'm at almost an hour and I haven't beaten any bosses.
Oh, fun fact about this boss chat. That mammoth on the top,
Just display.
it's just display. That little platform below it is what's animating it. And I think that's pretty cool. Because if you think about it realistically, Megaman could just take out the mammoth,
No problem.
and then that thing would still come after him and try to crush him.
Well, I mean, you can't even take out the mammoth because it's...
All one thing. But you know what I mean. Either way, I thought that was pretty cool when we first looked at it.
Well, I knew that it was only the platform. Because I've been playing through this game since launch. We got a new chat person.
Salmonox says hi.
Hello, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the gameplay. Hope you're enjoying the commentary. I'm just vibing through, playing some Megaman X, Megaman 11 today. Got me. Now you got me saying X. I'm gonna use an E-Tank real fast. I know I don't.
We're playing X.
Yes.
X1.
Clearly. Sure. We're not playing
Okay,
X.
fine. XI. Are you happy?
XI.
It means 11 in Roman numerals.
In Roman
I
numerals.
almost said Nomen numerals.
Nomen numerals?
Yeah. Nomen numerals.
Just got gnomed or something. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Something kids say. I couldn't tell. We're not playing Kid Icarus. That was the other day.
That was the other day, Casey. What do you mean?
What do you mean? That'll be
Like the little pickleman caveman in the background.
that'll be a couple days from now when I do Myths and Monsters on the Game Boy.
Myth and Monsters? Oh no.
Why? I like that one too.
You didn't like it at all.
Yeah, I did.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Last I remember you speaking about how horrible the art style changed really bad.
I didn't like the art style, but I liked the game. The game is still fine. It's still Kid Icarus.
But with a smaller screen.
That's fine. He can be on a smaller screen. Mega Man can be on a smaller screen.
He's done it.
Yeah. So can Metroid. So Kid Icarus can do it.
Mario did it as well. That screen crunch though was kind of scary with Mario Brothers 2.
Then just go play Mario Land. Mario.
Well, I plan to play that for stream. After covering Wario Land 4 Parallel Worlds. I'm definitely not advertising.
Did it! So, that is one of the trickiest sections of this entire stage. We are on the hardest difficulty, by the way, folks, so...
Tundra Man. I found out recently that my friend, one of my friends actually has thinking about getting into it too. So, should we talk about the different, hobbies? what is the word I'm looking for? Jobs, I guess. Occupations that each robot master in this game has.
Sure, I could do that real fast. Tundra Man here is a ice. Basically, he's meant for education on the Arctic, essentially research, anything with sub-zero or deep freezing temperatures. However, he found it really boring, and after seeing a ice skating competition in our ice ballet on TV, he went and went after that. Die. Gosh.
You did it!
Finally!
You got one!
We got one. It only took it only took 4 E-tanks.
4 E-tanks.
Oh boy.
Oh, I wonder what that says about Torchman.
I'm really off my game today. That is crazy.
I mean, you haven't... I'd understand, because you would be a bit rusty. It's been a while since you played anything Mega Man.
I haven't played anything Mega Man in nearly 2 months. 2 months. I think it's been 2 months.
2 months, really?
I think it's been 2
I
months.
don't think so, because last month, you played Project Zero.
You're right.
You played Project Zero.
Welcome back.
But when was that?
If you
That
have
was,
any
like,
bolts,
towards
let
the
me
end of
build
January.
items to help you.
No. Well, it's still been a little while.
It
The
has
W has been acquired. Yes, it has.
Dub, yes.
What'll it be?
I put up in the chat.
Can we get some W's in the chat?
What'll it be?
I'm looking at this and I still hear from I think it's 10.
Oh, 10's got a good 11. I like 11s though. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get some E-tanks. Those, because that'll help us get that. We have enough for it. We might as well, because I never use it. That'll help with that.
What'll it be? Are you sure?
Screw it. I will get an Eddie call. And with that, we will now try... Timber says happy birthday. Hello, thank you. Welcome, Timber. How are you doing? So which stage was saying now?
You were gonna let chat decide because I decided to.
All right, chat. Pick a stage. If we game over in it, I'll do it again because I don't think I have any more lives. And while that's going on, I am going to save. Chat can pick any of these stages.
I'm trying to think because let's see here, electricity, fire.
I mean, you don't have to tell them the weakness.
No, I'm talking
Bounce
about
Man.
how many times we've had those types of bots repeated, if you really think about it, including bombs. Those are like the 4 main that you get. A construction worker, and then the rest is just a robot.
I mean, not every time. Mega Man 4 had very...
How many ice robot masters are there? The ones you get really quickly.
Well, keep a count on your finger real fast. We've got Iceman. Freeze Man from 7. Chill Man from 10. Cold Man from Mega Man and Base. I don't count Air Conditioner Man, sorry. It's not. Blizzard Man from 6. 5 didn't have a freeze. 4 didn't have a freeze. Tundra Man. 9 didn't have a freeze. Are we counting Star Droids?
Star Droids, you can go for it if you want, but it's not really a robot master. Wait, you're right, it is.
Well,
It would be a robot.
I mean, technically it's modified by Wily, but I mean it's an alien robot.
Is it still a robot master?
Yeah, it's still...
If it's in classic, it counts.
okay, yeah,
I was gonna say
it counts.
Net Navies don't count. Neither do the what are they called? I know, and I'm playing through Star Force, and I can't even remember.
The EM wave being.
EM wave beings, they don't count. So far we got 6.
We got 6. Okay. There are 2, I think there is 1 in Rockman Strategy, but those are Constellation droids.
Constellation droids, we can count.
Okay. I believe there's 1 there. I don't remember which one, but I think there's 1. The Star Droids has Pluto.
Pluto.
He isn't technically ice, but his stage has ice physics.
Fair enough. We'll go with that.
And that's it.
That is 8. 8 total.
I believe that's it. I'm sure somebody's gonna go, but there's a comic book that says this, and
No, we're talking about the games. We're talking about classic, not anything else.
I mean, if we're doing
Okay,
like,
if we're doing that, then do you want us to count them all?
okay, let's.
including EMs?
Okay, no, well, if we're doing comics, if we're gonna,
That was one.
that one dude has done a number on me.
That dude is my bane in one. That one sliding across the floor.
Poor little Gabriel. What did he ever do to you?
He hurt me. He bit my ankle.
Bite your ankle. He's not even that tall. Actually, I think he is that tall.
Yeah, because Megaman's actually quite. He's short, but he's not really.
He's
Not
young.
as short as most people think.
Little secret. All right.
Oh, the clown pickle man. Pikmin, whatever.
New from Metroid, the Pikmin.
Wait, what? Wait, you said new from Metroid.
That's what I
I
said.
didn't even realize. Oh, look, there he is. Get him. He's cheating. So, do you think it's actually him controlling this being?
Yes. Fireworks, everybody. We're making it a good way through the stage. How's the chat holding up?
There really isn't anything. Oh, well, LT Timberwolf says happy birthday, and Jeff says,
He chose bounce.
oh, yeah, that's right. Well, then, nothing really new. Lurking and working, haha. Is what
Gotcha. Yeah, that feels like the vibe.
Anti-Eddie.
Fun fact, Megaman makes car noises. Watch.
Shh. Those are just tire screeches. Sonic does the same thing with his shoes.
How fast would you have to run to make tire screeching sounds with your shoe?
Not too fast, actually. I've done it myself with sneakers in school.
On metal flooring.
On metal flooring, okay, then it shouldn't be too difficult. Then. If it's waxed properly, you can do it. Because that's actually a very good question. I know I've done it on tile and
Like a gym floor,
gym floor. Yeah, that's easy.
because that's like well waxed wood.
Yeah. However, I'm trying to think now that you mention it. Were you not supposed to touch those? What's that in the background? The blimp has little images on it. I see Bounce Man.
It's a projection of Mega Man going through the stage.
Oh, I see.
Kind of like what Avi does in Mighty Number 9. Never thought I'd reference that game, did ya? Ah. Fun fact, I actually don't mind that game.
That game is actually really fun. I haven't played it, but I know it's fun.
It's
As much fun as bouncing in the same corner for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Nah, that was like 3 seconds.
That was not 3 seconds.
It was just a little bit.
I'll start background.
So, we're getting Pop-Tarts when? Why?
Now I'm in the mood for Pop-Tarts.
We almost bought Pop-Tarts when we went to the grocery store.
Really?
Yeah, we did, and then we decided against it. We were like, eh, whatever. Save some money, we don't need the Pop-Tarts.
You just imagine like Casey lying on the floor.
No Pop-Tart. Not a single Pop-Tart to see.
Alright, well,
Welcome
It
back,
died again.
Megaman.
yeah.
If you have any bolts,
What the freak was that stutter in my voice? I just meant to go, yeah.
Are you sure?
We're gonna get some more E-Tanks.
I'm sorry guys, my voice module and chip is
Are you
broken.
sure?
Clearly.
We need to get me a new one.
Can you give me that water again?
Good luck out there,
I
Mega.
think we might as well just leave it up next to your computer.
If you want to. Let me put the thing there too.
So I don't melt it like that one time I had a hot drink.
What?
Yeah, feel the top of that.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, that's why it's all warbled.
I've been looking at that. I was like, what did y'all do to this thing?
I had a hot
Already.
thing.
Are you sure?
Part of it was my laptop. Another part of it was the hot drink. So while editing together some older videos on this channel, I was using a plastic table that was meant for, like, you know, cold food or something while you're sick, sandwich or something.
What's a sandwich?
Why is sandwich?
You selected torch. I
Yeah,
was
we're
not
going
paying
after
attention.
Torch.
Look at me! I am the Templar.
He is the Templar for Tatsumaki's.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool that
Let the clouds move?
no, it's to the far left. That the totem pole is enemies you find on stage. You can see the owl lantern, the mushroom burners. These aren't the names, it's just me guessing. And the little potato enemies.
So, chat, what is your... If chat has any questions, feel free to ask them.
Yeah.
Either about me, the game, the series, something not related to this game, but related to something else entirely.
Oh, that's cool. They add a little, They add a little blur to certain objects that surround when you fire off a big impact against an enemy with a church shot.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that before. Casey uses English.
I think we all pretty much use English for the most part.
Okay.
I mean, in some way, shape, or form, somebody has something that... Some word in their language that's probably has something to do with English.
I find it funny that there are actually a lot of English words in some other languages that they don't have a word for originally.
Japan uses that all the time. They actually have a term for it.
They do.
They do. It's where they basically spell out the kanji to make it sound like an English word.
Oh, sort of like Josephu for Joseph.
Yeah.
Or, actually, my favorite word, which you'll already know why, cassette tape, meaning cassette tape.
Yeah.
Or the same thing for compact disc and everything.
They do it for bomb as well. Bombaru.
Bombaded? Oh yeah, I see it.
That was a...
Casey and Gavin speak Japanese for 5 minutes. But, yeah,
I mean, I'm not... We're not going that long.
we're not going that long. But yeah, I see what you mean. It's called Romaji.
Yes, that's what it is. It's Rome. It's based in.
Romanos.
Yep.
I'm sorry for interrupting you.
We're having cooked turkey. Why is...
Fluffy Zenny said made it!
Welcome. Glad you were able to make it.
They are someone from my Discord.
Ah, well, welcome.
This is Gavin Dragon.
Yeah, well, Casey's with me.
Yeah, I'm here, existing, and talking about Megaman.
Well, I play Mega Man 11, and think about what I'm doing after the stream, because, you know, birthday, I'm probably just gonna spend the day, have a nice day.
I was thinking about playing some Mega Man X in front of you.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah, I stopped talking because that was like a very high stress.
Yeah, my answer to that is maybe. I was doing that all because of the screen, not because...
You
Casey.
were breathing fire.
I'm a dragon. Ah!
You are Gavin Dragon, so I guess it makes sense.
No, that's the channel name. Get it right.
Fluffy Zenny says, well, good.
That's good.
Why was that so funny?
I don't know. It was just funny to me.
Casey, we're not dissing you.
Or just
We're breathing fire.
breathing down the mic.
Unicorn says hello with a smiley face.
Hello, welcome.
I almost said smiley emoticon, as if most people know.
And they know what the emoji is. They should learn what the root word is. But welcome. I'm playing Mega Man 11. Casey is helping moderate chat and stuff, and we're just enjoying the day.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
Today's my birthday, so I figured I'd play a good game that I really enjoy. My second pick for this was Blaster Master, but I've already got something planned for it, so don't want to spoil that.
That poor mushroom.
It's a shame.
He had a family.
Imagine what Mario would get if he collected that.
No, that would just be a hybrid between the fire and. So you know how in the original Mario Brothers, you actually had to get a mushroom in order to get the Fire Mario ability? And
Yeah.
just by collecting the fire power, you just become Super Mario instead. I feel like that would just be like an instant, like, you know.
I have ice. Why didn't I use it?
You can slow it down.
Yeah, I could stop it.
You can stop it.
I could stop it for brief moments of time.
You'd have to switch between them really quickly.
It's the only weapon I have. I have 2 ways to switch to it.
I'd recommend using the shoulder buttons for that.
Yeah. I think Karmic's asking me a question.
Karmic says, how's the game going so far?
It's tough. It's a good, hearty challenge. I really do love this game, though. It's perhaps... I think
this is what
Okay.
really close.
Anyways, game's good. Lovey said, "Stop it."
Stop it.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Stop the fire.
We didn't start the fire.
But I'm gonna stop it.
But I'm gonna put an end to it. I'm Megaman.
Now I've got your power.
Now I got your power.
I really can't wait for whatever they put out next. So if it's an X game, a classic, Battle Network, I do not mind. Well, not yet. Wait until the Legacy Collection, and then there's a chance.
True.
There's always a chance. You have to remember that Capcom treats this series like multiple series.
That's true.
Capcom looks at all of these different Mega Man series internally
As their own IP.
as their own IP. So X is different from Classic, which is different from Star Force, and
Start off with the ice. Just wondering, sorry.
not until it gets on screen. And I'm not gonna use it till I have to.
Star Force 4, please. Yes.
Star Force 4 would be amazing. Jeff, if you haven't seen my 8-hour Battle Network video, and it's fine if you haven't, I actually went into all of the dev history of that game at the very end of the video. Because...
I cried.
Oh yeah, you cried at the end of Battle Network.
No, it wasn't Battle Network, it was Star Force.
Well,
Star
yeah.
Force caused me to cry.
Yeah, but you almost did it
Battle Network?
at Battle Network.
Yeah, it was okay.
At 6, you got real close, and then the minute I finished Star Force 3, you just cried after recording.
Yeah, after recording.
I bring it up only because it is kind of funny to me.
It's funny to you?
A little.
Blame you.
I mean, it's a little funny. Like,
Seeing someone getting emotional over a video game, yeah, I know that's
Like-
low level. You guys look low level.
well, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, it's just like...
I know, but to be honest, if you really like,
It's just, I've been playing these games since forever, so somebody getting emotional, I'm like, where were you when these games were being released?
nowhere. I only heard about Mega Man Blue. Metal Man? Yeah. That's the name of this character. It's Mega Man. No, but I only heard about Mega Man Battle Network because of an advert in I think it's comics something. It was a comic like magazine released by Disney back in like 2005, and they had adverts for Mega Man. And I was just like,
Did it!
we did it, finally.
We did it, Jeff. Fluffy's
Yay,
Danny
Jeff.
says this. Now this is a boss I relate to. Start pulling out Tatsus and Hadokens. Trust me, if you've ever played Fluffy, if you ever give X4 a shot, that game has a lot of references to Street Fighter with Magma Dragoon.
Wasn't there a direct reference that they made in X?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
With Hadouken?
X1 has Hadouken, X2 has Shuriken, Extreme has both.
You gotta love Megaman. They even made a Ghosts and Goblins reference in 7, I believe, of Megaman.
In 7, Mega Man powered up, and anytime Shade Man shows up. I know we're getting a lot of E-Tanks, but superhero mode's tough, so.
Unicorn says hello, Gavin.
Hello.
Again.
Hello again.
Can I eat the wall meat?
No, you can't eat the wall meat. It's not done yet. They have it on a slow roast.
Oh, okay. That's a Castlevania reference, because it does look like the wall meat.
It does look like the wall meat. Absolutely. I actually thought about doing Castlevania for a second.
Really? So, you could school me again.
Well, I wasn't going to do Castlevania 1. Then I was like, you know,
Are you sure?
Gavin and I did a race of Castlevania, like, off streets, just for our own. So, we decided to play Castlevania, the Japanese version of it. And I played the English version, because that's the one I...
do you want to give them the extra bit of information that makes it even worse? Or wait till the end of your story?
I'm going to wait till the end of my story for the
Okay.
If
Okay,
that's okay with
that's
you.
fine. What flavor is an E-Tank? Blue slushy. It's like a raspberry.
Blue Bomber Slushy.
Yeah, it's a blueberry slushy.
I want to try that. I saw that on the window where we have them.
Yeah.
I kind of want to try it.
It's good. I can get I want to get a whole
You're not
case.
supposed to destroy them.
I
Or
know.
you're not supposed to let them explode, right? That's the achievement.
Yeah, that's the achievement.
Gavin and I were just like, we're bored, let's do something. And I was like, I've been trying to, like, you know, grind on Castlevania so I can get better at the series in general. So we were like, let's play Castlevania and race. I knew I was highly inexperienced, but, you know, I was willing to give it a shot because Gavin taught me some tricks, and he's actually the reason why I beat Castlevania once.
So, you know, it would be a fun time. We're not being taking it too seriously.
The Volkswagen bus is dead.
And then all of a sudden, I'm nearing the end of the stage, and Casey has barely crossed, I think, the 3rd level.
No, it was because I started late.
You started late, but you
And
were...
That wasn't really, you know, that was to be expected, right?
You started late. Like, I had started playing before, so whatever.
And, so the difference between the Japanese version, which is what Gavin was playing, is that the Japanese version is not hard at all.
It's not nearly as hard.
Okay, fine. There's no knockback. What else is there? There's no knockback.
There's no knockback, and the enemies scale based on the stage instead of based on enemy.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, well, oh yeah, and your multiplier doesn't get reset when you get a new item.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, sure, and I saw him get hit, and I was just like, wait, you don't have knockback? And he explained to me why, and I was just like, well, I'm at a major disadvantage. The only skip I know how to do is the one with the Medusa head. So then I'm playing through, and he beats the game before me. Like, I'm talking, this man was like 7 stages in front of me. And you know what makes this even better? The fact that he beat the game, and he was high while doing it.
I was absolutely plastered.
He was baked. I was like, how did you even do this?
And then I think I picked up Mega Man
You
next.
picked up Mega Man 11! And you beat it on superhero mode! I don't even know how you did that!
No, it was normal.
It was normal?
It was normal. I don't play superhero often.
I swear it was superhero.
That's why I don't play superhero often, because every time I play superhero, I get...
This man becomes a menace to society. If I were to teach him how to speedrun Mario 64, I'm pretty sure he'd set a new record.
I wouldn't do that though.
I wouldn't, because you're not much of a Mario platformer.
I don't feel like it.
Either way, still, this man taught me that
Nintendo, hire this man.
This man just completely schooled me. So anytime, he's even done this with Mighty Number 9. I remember you did that with Mighty Number 9 as well.
Listen, I'm good at games. I like to play, and that's why I play them. Most people are just
wait.
they just game harder.
Oh, so okay, Smash people just game harder. No, this man was not sweating at all. I would sweat trying to beat Mighty Number 9 or something.
I did it while half focused. I'm gonna be honest. I was commentating like I am on him today.
Like you were streaming,
Welcome back,
and I was just like,
Megaman.
"Who are you
Okay,
talking
Mega.
to?"
What'll it be?
You?
Sure?
I was talking to you the entire... Because what I do when I play games is I like to commentate, because
I don't blame you.
it helps me practice for commentation like this.
I honestly should do that. But then
Are you
people
sure?
look at me weird.
Why? If you're playing alone, just talk to them. That's all I do. I just talk.
Voices in my head.
No, I talk to yourself. It's
Oh, okay.
it's fine. I talk to myself all the time.
I do as well, except for I do it as 2 little brain cells.
I know you do it as 2 little brain cells, but I do it like just to inform people because I think it's fun.
But yeah, we're back at block 1. What block at?
It didn't save that. That's weird.
Voices in your fur? What?
Oh,
Oh, the voices in my fur. I get it.
well,
No,
I mean,
no, not a bit.
Uh,
We're not talking about Casey or
we're not talking lore. We're talking like you're just talking to yourself and nobody's
I
around.
believe I told you about.
Everybody does that from time to time, where they like nobody's around, they're just talking to themselves. Everybody does it. I don't know a.
This trap.
I looked at the trap ray.
What are you talking about? I'm right over here.
Over here. They're just absolutely, they go blind. I looked at the trap ray. I'm over here.
What did he say? Well, what did he say? Stingy? Or what is Egon's last name?
Stangler.
Stangler.
Spangler.
Spangler. So he gets Spangy. Don't look at the trap, Spangy. I look at the trap right.
I'm blind.
I'm over here. Boxano says the quirk of commentators talking to yourself. Yeah,
That's why my
kind of standard.
That's why my boyfriend wanted me to start the YouTube channel in the first place, because I was already talking to myself. I remember, I knew that recording yourself playing a game and streaming it and doing all the commentary and stuff was going to be very different than actually me just, sitting down and playing a game. It was going to be different than pre-recorded. It was also going to be different than me just playing a game. And I knew that off the bat. And I remember, here's a story about some people I don't actually get along with, and that is my parents, or not my parents, but my boyfriend's parents. His parents are not good people. There's good reason why I don't get along with them. He doesn't get along with them. Like, that's, regardless of that. They told me that anytime I play a video game, I should stream, and they wanted me to do that for monetary purposes. But I knew that if I'm streaming for monetary purpose, then I'm not going to have fun doing it, and nobody's going to want to watch. I knew it was already a crowded market. And this was back... This was 4 years... No. I think it was 2 years ago before I started uploading stuff on the channel, like, regularly. And it was nearly 3 before I had actually started sitting down and streaming on a regular basis. But they wanted me to do it for monetary gain, and I always had this thought in the back of my head. If they found out, I think they would... I feel like they'd try to take credit for this idea of me streaming.
Yeah, they would.
Like, just knowing the kind of people they are, and they try to twist it. But I don't want to be...
Be like, we're the one who actually tells them what games to play.
And it's like...
We're the one who tells them, like, what to say during streams. I'm like, how do you do that?
When
Unless you're like,
we're not even on talking basis, like... They disowned their son and then decided to email him like a week later.
Selfie Sandy says you, and Unicorn says I'm new here.
Well, welcome, Unicorn, and I hope you're having fun. I hope you subscribe and all that jazz. I got a lot of content already up on the channel if you want to check that out afterwards.
Speaking of Zenny, when I first heard their name, I immediately thought of Megaman's currency being Zenny.
Fun fact, Megaman did not create the Zenny.
I know they did.
It was Black Tiger.
I knew it wasn't Megaman that created Zenny, but still, it just makes me think of it because I don't really know too much about that. What sins am I hearing?
You're hearing me talk and Casey talk, and
I'm a pretty big sin myself.
you're hearing two people talk over Mega Man 11. So I don't think you're hearing any sins.
Who created me now? No, it's Z-E-N-N-Y. That's the currency name. Yours is Z-E-N-I.
ZD. He's a pasta. Anyways.
If I had my guitar on me, I'd probably play that, but the issue is I don't know how to play a guitar like a mandolin, and I don't work well with picks.
Well, Fluffy Zenny says sounds close enough, so
Yeah, close enough.
it's ZD. It's pasta.
You know what ZT is.
It's pasta.
Look at me go.
Hear it Olive Garden when you're here your family.
Oh my gosh. Fox Mill says, Carmen's parents after seeing this channel, I did that.
Yeah, it's one of the
I've heard of people that do that. Actually, most famous people actually have to deal with that, especially if they're really young.
See, my mother knows about the YouTube channel. She knows absolutely nothing else other than I play video games on here, and I have a good time doing it.
You're making yourself happy.
She likes seeing me happy. So, like, my parents, while they don't totally understand it, they at least respect it, and they understand that I built it. Like, I'm doing the commentary
You're
myself.
making your own IP.
Yeah. They don't understand that fully, but they understand that I am, at the very least, I'm the one holding it together.
Yeah. I mean, same with me. I was actually... this is more of a story about how when I first got affiliated with Twitch in terms of getting my affiliate license.
I'm still not affiliated with YouTube yet, so we're working on.
I'm helping you out by cross promoting.
We're working on it. Hang on, we got some more stuff.
I'm sorry. Sunny says I can move you. Very neutral. And I don't know how you did that without looking at the screen.
What?
You were dodging and shooting where you needed to, and there's a delay, so there's no way you could have seen
I wasn't looking there. I was looking at the numbers.
Yeah! That's what I'm saying! You are that trapped at this game where you don't even have to look directly at the screen to play. Even Mega Man's confused. He's like, how did I just do that?
Okay.
Sean says Blockman, better known as Steve.
Well, Mega Man X is now in Minecraft, so, I mean, I guess you could call Blockman Steve. I don't think he'd like that. I don't think Blockman would be very appreciative of being called Steve. No, it's Steve Blockman, get it right.
Oh, sorry.
Regardless of Mega Man 11,
oh, that's pretty neat. I didn't notice this in the background, with the mural. So there's a bunch of mixed rules, but there's an evil Eddie in the mix.
Yep.
I didn't even notice that. Okay. Are you ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
Get ready, chat. We got some big old...
Oh, it's a miracle.
This is called the Block Devil in terms of its transformation.
The block devil. You know what's funny? I'm surprised they didn't go with Golem. With those.
I mean, it's technically the Golem form.
A golem essentially is any element. It's an elemental in the form of a humanoid. Right? Made out of that element. This technically would be a golem.
Okay, so I just did that part without getting hit.
Hey, you know what? Probably would have taken all of the hits right there.
Takes a little bit for me to get back in the groove, but once I'm in the groove...
The issue with me is that sometimes if I can't do anything actively, I have to rely on my brains.
Done. Flubby Zenny said, D there or B square taken too far. Agreed. Seeing as there's a whole bunch of new people, I might as well get this out of the way. If you are enjoying this stream at all and want YouTube to promote this channel more, drop a like and subscribe.
That actually helps us out a lot. That actually puts us out in the algorithm. That's most people on channels don't actually tell people what the like button does.
No, it helps. It helps us out with the algorithm.
Exactly.
It puts us in front of new faces, which is great. So.
Yeah. So people get recommended more and stuff like that.
Welcome back, Megaman.
Still nothing new here. I have
That
a.
is very laggy. I don't know if that's my computer or. Yeah, that's my computer.
Hooray, computers.
I really need to get this.
Yes, you do. But
My
you
poor baby, she suffered.
you'll get one soon enough, I'm sure.
Zenny said, "Oh, good point."
Thank you.
Are you sure?
We're gonna max out on
Weapon tanks.
weapon tanks, and soon we're gonna max out on beats. So what beat and Eddie do? Eddie allows you to call him down, and he will give you a random item, and beat will save you out of
Are you
pits.
sure?
They don't beat up enemies anymore.
Are you
No,
sure?
they used to. They
Beat
used.
up enemies,
Sure?
They used to. Megaman 5 and 6 did.
and Tango's not.
And
He's
so-
the pro.
That's a good point. He was planned. He was in the dev document.
To be in this game.
Yeah, so there was actually planned power-ups, like the armor system from 6 and 7.
Oh, the adapters.
Yeah, every one of the Mega Man's helpers were meant to have one, Eddie and everybody. But they thought adding that along with the double gear system to new players after so long would be too much.
Yeah, I could see that.
So they saved it.
Honestly,
Block next in the weakness list is acid. Yes, it is. We don't have to do acid first, though. I am down to do whatever, but since you said acid, we'll go acid. Woot.
would you like to tell them how much I struggled with this stage on my play?
No, I think I'm good. You had a hard time with this stage, and that's okay.
Okay, chat, I'm gonna be real with you. This stage is okay. My problem was these guys right here.
The pipettes.
Yeah,
I believe they're even called pipette.
as a reference to what there are.
Yeah, clearly a turkey baster. Which is just a big pipette.
Anyways, the only reason why I struggled with the stage is because I panicked way too much about those enemies getting the things in there. So I didn't know I could shoot the shots out of the sky, and just was like, I'm not letting it get in, and I would take the damage.
We got this lovely instrumental soundtrack, which is free, by the way. They originally it was just a pre-order bonus, and then they gave it away for free like 7 or 8 months later. Which Capcom did that with the X and Zero collections. They had alternate soundtrack stuff that you could add, and then they gave it for free later after the pre-order bonus stuff was done.
Sean says, fun fact, Tundra Man was made by Dr. Cossack from Mega Man 4.
Yes, we went over that earlier, actually, when we did the stage. I myself know a lot about the series, so...
The poor man in the background. There he goes.
Here he goes. If you look in the background here, you can actually see Acid Man swimming through
Really?
the tanks. Yes, watch the background the next time we see it. You won't see it here, but you'll see it in one of the literally the next colored set that you'll see in the background.
Look at all these poor bots. It hurts. I think that's a nice detail.
Okay. I'm going to use an E-Tank here. If I wasn't playing superhero, this would not be a big issue.
It wasn't an issue.
No, but this next room will be, because look, none of the drops are here. Alright, so watch the background in this, once we get to the next dry land area. Dry land area, yes, because I can word.
Well, you're going to what dry world, so.
Alright, and look here in the red in the background.
Alright, I'm staring.
Pass it. Alright.
I'm sorry, I see this stage and I automatically think of Pumpman stage with him.
I might not have been fast enough.
You're fine. There he is.
Yep.
So he's almost like racing against you to get there first, even though he was technically going to be there first.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. Everything is a turkey.
Everything is a turkey-based trip if you try hard enough.
Oh boy. Hey Gavin, I like the stream so far.
I'm glad you liked the stream so far. It's been today's a big update day for me because like new mic, I've got a component adapter now, so
Big update for me too, because I get the hand-me-down mic,
yeah, you do get the hand-me-down mic.
and I originally didn't have a mic aside from the funny mic on my really funny.
Your funny looking laptop.
No.
What a funny.
The actual funny mic camera that I own.
Oh.
Logitech. Which I was wondering if you were ever gonna use, by the way. I was just like.
I've just been having it down here. I haven't used it yet, but I mean, might. If you want to take it back, I mean, go for it. But
If you do need it for something. Oh, there he goes again. If you do need it, though, just don't be afraid to like, shoot me a text and be like, hey, can I use it? Yeah, this is nice. Casey got me here, so thanks, Casey. No problems, any.
glad you guys are enjoying it. Please, feel free to stick around.
On the next stream, though, Zenny, because we're doing something a bit different.
I'm sure Casey will do something different. Me, I do random whatever I feel like. We got Wario Land, and now Megaman started, but we'll be going in reverse order, I suppose.
Technically, I was thinking about doing Parallel Worlds, but then at the same time I was like, another Mario game. We just did two. So I'm thinking, what if I switch it up by going over to Super Mario Land, the original, and then this one.
Do Mega Man Infinity.
Oh yeah.
Mega Man 4 times Infinity. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Let me. You realize how much it's for. So you know what? Yeah, not a bad idea. Let's have me play Mega.
Yeah, that's even harder. Like that's unfair hard level of hard, by the way.
I would play Mega Man, but I do need more practice, to be honest.
You gotta.
Why don't I play Fusion, Metroid Fusion?
Go for it.
I'm actually really good at that game. To be honest.
That's a good idea.
Rough chat thing. I actually.
What about Mega Man Unlimited? That is a good one. I did have them try it. I played it for the channel a long time ago. I need to redo that playthrough because it was so long ago. I was still in school when I made that old playthrough.
I didn't know Gavin at the time.
Nope. I recorded that on an old Windows XP, and I lost all my saves for it, which was a shame.
Mega Man Ultimate. Which one was that one?
Unlimited.
Or Unlimited, excuse me.
That was that fan game that was really high budget. You played Yo-Yo Man in that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did. That was really fun. It took me a minute. You just had to,
Jog the old memory.
Yeah. Why is that? Okay, that is really annoying.
I don't know why I keep doing that. From this, but when's Casey's they're asking when's Casey's next stream?
Oh, when's my next stream? Alright, so I really want to quickly apologize for not streaming this weekend like I was supposed to. I had things come up. I had to go to, like, 2 different parties.
They were helping me move some stuff around with, the Switch.
Yeah, and I had to, be technically in a lab assistant, if you really think about it.
Well,
To Gavin with certain things.
I can sometimes I need an assistant.
Yeah.
I mean, that's technically Truman is a assistant as well, but
aside from that, yeah, I was not able to stream at all this weekend. However, I do guarantee that I will make up for it this weekend. The schedule I have to update because I'm thinking instead of doing Sunday, I'm gonna move that onto Friday nights. So it's gonna be Friday and Saturday nights. So, you know, because I know some people have to go to sleep for school or something like that, and I don't want to screw that schedule up.
Sean is saying something about just shapes and beats.
Do you want to know how I found out about Megaman Unlimited? Via a rhythm game, just shapes and beats.
I don't. Okay, so I'm assuming they added in the somebody added in their own custom fan music to that, because it's good. It's a good fan game. But I still strongly recommend that newcomers play an official title before they play a fan game.
Of Mega Man, of course.
Because I think that you lose something when you haven't. You lose something not seeing it, because if there's something that's poorly designed in a fan game,
you're gonna think that of the series.
You can really see that in the series, and then you might your judgment might be clouded from the rest of it. So, I recommend a lot of people start with Mega Man 11.
He said Yoko Man theme. It's one of the stage themes from Unlimited. And when they said that, it made me laugh because I was thinking about how we were complaining that the devs were learning from each other.
Oh.
The indie devs were learning from each other and placing it everywhere.
Oh, yeah, no, you don't have to clarify what game it's from. I know where pretty much everybody goes.
This man is, if you need any information at all, this man's an entire encyclopedia.
I've been on the channel. I'm gonna be on the channel Flashing Blades whenever they get done their video.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
They we did that. We did 2 recording sessions. I had them on for the Ultimate Guide to Mega Man Part 2, Battle Network, and Star Force.
Didn't you have them in one? I swear you had them.
I did not have them in one.
Fair.
Their channel focuses on Battle Network, and I wanted them to go where they needed to go. I also had Blue Star Gaming 64, which does Battle Network educational videos.
You had Twitch?
I had Twitch on the first one. I had the D-pad on. Shout out to Jeff.
Yay, Jeff.
Yay, Jeff. Specifically, shout out to Rick. Rick was the one I got in the video. I also got... Oh boy, there was so many people that I've collaborated with for these projects.
Is something wrong?
The double gear system.
No, you can't eat it. It's still going. The effect of radiation on a chicken after so many years. A paper document by Roll Casket.
Roll Casket.
This chicken has been found in this microwave since the immemorial of time. We found it in the ruins still running.
There once was a man named Gold Roger.
Oh.
He held the legendary microwave that still has the chicken bone in it today.
Naive as always. Even robots
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pull out a reference to One Piece. I just thought it would be pretty funny to just say the first few words with the orchid stuff.
Oh shoot! I figured in the meantime I checked Twitter, see what's going on with people. Apparently the Mario movie got moved to April 5th instead of the 7th. And the Mario movie countdown just goes ... That's great. How's the chat going though? How are you guys holding up?
However, I would
still think that's
strongly
kind of
oppose
funny that it
Riley's ideas
just
that
doesn't read
research.
anything.
The double gear system, it puts an incredible strain on the
Auto
robots
roll
that
in the
use
background.
it. And if it fell into the wrong hands, it
Autobot
could be used to
rollouts.
cause terrible harm.
I'm sorry.
At the time, a committee was convened.
Lobby Denny says they're getting comfy. Well, I hope you strap in because we've got 4 other bosses and a whole Wily Castle to do.
Wily never forgets.
I love this art here.
And his
I think it's
views have
really
grown
good.
ever more extreme since
I just-
then.
Still think that
How ironic.
old
My
or
efforts to
younger
quench
Wily
Wily's
looks like
hot-headedness
a
before it led him astray.
Pokemon gym
Only
leader for
ended
like
up
an electric type
fueling
gym.
the fire.
I really like. So here's a reference that not many have caught. Oops. Here's a reference that not many people have caught on this game yet. Young Dr. Light has brown hair. He has brownish reddish hair. He wears an orange shirt and a white lab coat, just like Mr. Famous from the Battle Network games. Just pointing it out there.
Using it properly requires proper judgment. Wily's dream
Anyways.
of developing technology to make any robot
But what does
into
that
a
make
hero
Dr. Hikari? The one
could
who
become
made it.
reality if used by you. I'm trusting you, Megaman.
I'm going by the
I
Japanese.
almost forgot something.
A
very
man in a
essential.
Hawaiian
I
shirt.
just finished giving Rush a good tune-up. He's all ready
The chat
to
can't
head
see
out
it.
with you.
No, it's the guy from, no, it's obviously the guy from,
Rush,
Or not
help
Paradise, what is
Megaman.
it?
Fully charged?
Fully Charged, yeah.
Be a good
I
boy.
Oh, are you talking about Dr. Light from Fully Charged? I like Dr.
He
Light.
wears a Hawaiian shirt as well.
Yeah, he does.
Even though it shows his muscular physique.
Listen, that Dr. Light had to go through some harsh stuff. He actually
He
fought.
actually fought in the war.
He fought in a war, yeah, against robots.
I mean, I don't blame him. That man.
That man's built for
you
it.
think who would win?
It's
Guile
so
or him?
good to see you so
Part of me wants to say Guile.
Because I was looking at the Guile Fury.
I'm thinking Guile. Still Guile. I think Dr. Light would come pretty darn close, though.
This Dr. Light, nah, he's all about peace.
He's peaceful. So I'll let chat pick the next one.
There's many prototype robots.
Robots.
Yes.
Robots. Okay, we're going full Ruby Spears. Look at my prototype robot. Yeah.
He doesn't obey.
Oh my god. Okay, anyways,
Mega Man, but it plays like Gears of War.
Gears of War is a first-person shooter, right? There was
and I hate it.
there was going to be a game called Maverick Hunter, and it was supposed to be a console game, but it got canceled early on. It was made by Retro. The demo was made by Retro Studios.
Oh, that was the one I really wanted to be made.
Yeah, that was a first-person Mega Man X game that
Sort
never
of
got.
like Prime, right?
Yeah, it never got put out. Third person. My bad. Play Mega Man Legends.
Mega Man Legends.
That's like
What is
Zelda.
that other?
Zelda.
What is that? One. It's Command Mission.
Command Mission. That's an
is
RPG. That's an RPG though.
Still third person.
That is a third-person RPG.
But the Legends does the full Zelda targeting system stuff.
They want bounce again. Okay. We'll go bounce again. Yeah, no.
Butsu.
Spring.
Gutsy gutsy.
Boing boing. In Japan, he's known as Rubberman.
Oh wait, I see.
And in-
why it got changed.
Impact was called Pile Man. These names were changed for pretty obvious reasons, and if you don't know why and still want to know, just know that you are too young to be watching this video.
Don't look it up.
Don't look it up. It's a weird euphemism, and it's
Almost like how we got Jet Grind Radio.
yeah, Jet Grind Radio. It's a jet set at first. It's just strangeness for the point of strangeness. They just didn't want this game being laughed out of American markets.
Oh, that's pretty cool. The glove inflates
The
to provide
cushion.
cushion. Oh, didn't we say something about the I don't know what they're called. I'm gonna say pushback. Enemy that they're sort of picklemen or picketmen. I keep saying picklemen because of Karmic. Karmic keeps saying.
He likes that old, outdated translation.
This one. What point of? Here's my question: if it is picklemen, why does it work?
Why is it?
Why would it work?
It wouldn't.
It wouldn't.
It'd be Picket, regardless.
It would be a picket, like a pickaxe.
It's just a mistranslation. Mega Man 1's translation was really rushed. If you want to read chat real fast.
Yep, I'm gonna do it. I like his eyes, cough cough. I think. Well, they said I like his eyes, and then they said cough cough. So I think. Oh, they said they picked him because they like his eyes, and then we talked about the euphemism, and they're like. Like, as a joke towards like the joke we made.
So going into Robot Masters that have jobs and things.
Was it Napalm Man changed?
What?
Napalm. Wasn't his name changed in one of the games, or was his plot changed?
I'll reference that in a second.
Okay, sorry.
Bounce Man was a gym instructor and an exercise instructor online. He also tests car crashes, like safety car parts for humans.
With good reason.
Because he's have you seen out there?
Have you seen this man?
Unicorn's asking how my day is. My day's been quite alright. I have been enjoying my birthday. I'm gonna probably be enjoying it a little bit more when we're done with the stream, though.
Oh, you won something.
Yeah, I did. You can do that. Unlike certain games.
Push back.
He'll push you back out of the way of the pit.
Except for these are the one. Apparently, there's two variations to this. There's one with metal hands, and one I believe it was cushion hands, something like that. These were bots that were meant to like push you back to make sure you don't
Fall off
certain things.
fall off rail guardings. They're meant to catch and push you back onto.
But these ones are the variant with metal hands that will slightly damage you and then push you back.
There's a cushion variant. I believe it's in this stage as well. If not, it's in the Wily Castle.
That's great. Also, happy birthday.
Well, thank you, and I
Unicorn.
hope you're having a great day as well, Unicorn. I hope everybody in chat's having a good day, though. You're having an okay day? Just okay?
Yeah.
Just okay. It's kind of boring. Wish I wasn't on stream, Gavin. Fuck you. Thanks a lot.
No. No. I always want to stream. It's just sometimes I'm a little sweetie.
Come on, that was funny.
It was funny, but
It was a bit mean to myself, but yeah,
there's only one person who's allowed to be mean to himself, and that's me.
It's not true. I'd prefer if nobody was mean to themselves.
I'm kind of a hypocrite, I won't lie.
Nothing new in chat.
Nothing new.
So you mentioned Napalm Man.
Napalm Man, yeah.
So,
I think it was Battle Network.
yeah, in Battle Network, in the anime, and an unused voice line for Battle Network 5 Team DS, Moltanic Man,
Which is not a word.
which is not a word, in place of Napalm, because they didn't, because this was, I think, a year or two right after a certain plane crash I'm not allowed to reference.
Yeah.
A certain pretty big one, and I think it's okay if I don't mention it,
Please do this.
because I'm pretty sure you guys can figure it out. Regardless,
I thought it was because of the creation of Napalm. It was used because of war and the fact
Mega Man 5 was banned in
in
Vietnam. Well, there's Beat. I wasn't expecting to use Beat so soon. Or at all, but, Beat.
Can we at least give him pats for what he did?
Yeah, he did it good.
Guys, let's type it up in the chat for B.
Hype for Beat.
Hype for Beat.
Can we get a BB in the chat?
Burb.
For Beat? If you
If
want,
you type burb in chat, yeah, you get a high five.
you get a high five. I don't know, you can get a high five regardless, but, like,
Burb.
burp.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah. Mega Man 5 was banned in Vietnam because its stage, the Napalm Man stage, too closely resembled some of the actual tunnels, which they didn't want children playing in. Yeah, literally, if you've never heard about the tunnels and stuff, history books. It was vicious, but the tunnels are very interesting to learn about regardless.
But what's funny is that what actual kid is just gonna be like, tunnel, let's play in it because Mega Man.
I mean, we've seen dumber. We've seen dumber. A kid tried to drive a car because he played Mario Kart once. That's a real story, by the way. Multiple real stories.
Now, I know people have made jokes like, oh, I have my driver's license because of Mario Kart. Or I have driving experience because of Mario Kart. They joke about it and, you know, they're actually not being serious, but kid, yeah.
You know,
It's S.
no.
It was Wii?
8.
It was
8 deluxe. A kid had to take over the steering wheel from her grandmother after she passed out from a stroke or a heart attack or something. The kid, who was only like 14 at the time, reached over, grabbed the wheel, and started driving, and got the car parked safely. He thanked Mario Kart in the interview with the news.
Wow. I mean, still, if you think about it, yeah, I guess it could teach you how to dodge certain things, but
Let me get you out of the way.
There's a difference because one.
We got one Borb in the chat.
Oh, the board. Okay.
Board.
You get a fist bump.
Fist bump. Alright, we beat Bounce Man with Buster.
Oh, you did it Buster only?
Yeah, I don't have his weakness.
Funny. Is it Spike Man?
It's Bile Man.
Spike Man.
Needle Man's not in this game.
I said Spike Man.
Spike Man's not in this game either.
He's not even a guy.
That's not even a man. That's a moose. Moose Man.
It's so good to see you.
What'll it be?
Guy we can't met friends, man.
Are you sure?
Alright, we're gonna stock up on extra lives.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
I wish I could buy in bulk.
Are you sure?
Moose Man away.
Already. Are you sure? Already. Are you sure? Already. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Already.
Yo, Mega! Can I answer
So for this, we have to kill a certain number of enemies with the speed, a certain number with the power. Yeah. Anyways, I'll let either chat or you or... Am I sure? Yeah, I think I'm sure.
I think we should go for Fuse.
Fuse? Okay.
I always like electric themed stages in Mega Man, including the Lift Man stage.
You just like it because it's got the journey theme.
I don't.
Sure.
That wasn't.
Sure.
That wasn't there. Listen, just because.
Sweet life.
I don't even remember the name of the song. That is how you know that's not the reason why I like the stage. Okay, so the stage's song is part of it, but it's not because, you know, it sounds like the song from Journey. It's more or less because I actually like how the stage is laid out. You have to constantly climb upwards and dodge enemies. I mean, I'm not allowed to like stage design, aren't I, Gav?
No, never.
I think the one that's on in, that they remembered in the Minecraft Zero thing.
Yeah, sure.
I said Zero, I meant to say X. Gavin and I were surprised by that, by the way.
I was happy.
Was it planned in X? Or
Yeah, it's meant to be a remnant of one of Dr. Wily's creations. Just randomly there's a baton in a cave.
in Armored Armadillo stage.
In one level.
And that's it.
That's
Never
it.
seen again.
Never seen again. You don't see any other old enemies. There's a training program in X8 for Cutman. Not telling you how to unlock that one, by the way. Cheat codes.
Use the Game Shark. Unicorn 6 fun fact that was requested to come here on the stream by a funny ceiling fan named Sky.
Ah, I see. Well,
At least this person.
glad you're here.
Yeah, we're glad you're here. We like seeing new people here in chat.
I do, at least.
Well, why am I not allowed to?
Because no. We will get the muffin back to me.
Man, why are you throwing muffins at me? Or what was it? It's like, man, stop throwing muffins at me. No, because I want you to say muffin back to me. That's an old callback. It's been a while since I've watched ASDF movie. The name alone that Tom Scott came up for it was amazing.
He just slammed his hand on the keyboard.
Or we just pressed the first part of the home row keys.
Yeah, slammed his hands on the keyboard.
If we did that, it would just be movie. Chat couldn't hear that, but I kind of slammed my keyboard.
Tippity tappity type.
Tippity tap. Ooh, I was about to say. I didn't see the thing blocking it.
I'm just gonna let that cool down for a sec.
It's a gear.
Okay, well I could do that, but that requires me to get a bit closer. Okay. We'll use Knee Tank. I really just don't want a game over again.
You're good. Listen. It's him. It's not reggae.
No, reggae is a bird.
I know. It's not reggae.
It's not.
Yeah. No, his name is not reggae.
Also-
it's not reggae. Quotations. Not reggae.
Fun fact, if you look back here, there's actually one of the logos for one of the companies in the background.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. This is an actual power plant.
And what power plant would that be?
I don't know. It's got servers, though. See? Servers.
The GPU rate has never been so high.
Internets. Welcome to the internets.
Have a look over.
We can teach you about dinosaurs or wear a funny crown.
Question mark? Question mark? I don't really know.
We're just here to put on a giant show and someone's... we just start muttering the rest.
And you may or may not know this, Gavin, but he wants to be unblocked from you in all of this. This is the second person.
This is the second person in this stream. He already...
He has
He
used up all his chances.
He already tried once. We gave him a chance. He was fine for me. No, he was fine for I think 15 streams total, and then he went right back to harassing other members of the chat, trying to make the stream
Including me.
and trying to make the stream about himself. So we're not going there.
We gave him 3 chances, a total of 3.
Yeah.
Well, specifically Gavin, because I wasn't even a moderator at the time.
Yeah.
I was actually part of chat. And this guy has...
If he wants to apologize, he can watch from afar. That's fine. I don't mind if he watches. I just prefer if, you know.
He doesn't come into chat.
No, I mean he can't.
He's able to watch, but he can't chat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's... I don't know how YouTube works. I know how Twitch works.
Well,
We have a similar thing, except for some reason, this is a weird thing that you can do. You can have them chat, but you can't see stream. I don't understand it.
that is very weird. Okay, we're gonna use a weapon tank.
But yeah, we already know. We already figured actually.
Yeah, we figured he wants back, but I'm good. We've given him a chance.
3 chances specifically.
I'm just
We've tried to reason with them.
I'm just not gonna deal with it. That's all it is. I do hope you enjoy it. I hope they enjoy it. I just prefer to just play the game and enjoy myself. You know, I'm a reasonable guy. My only expectation was don't be mean, don't try to make the stream about yourself, and don't, yeah, just basically don't be mean to others in chat.
I remember
It's so
the Ben 10
good to see you.
discussion we all had along with Artie.
Yeah, me and my mod team all had a very reasonable discussion. We sat down and talked about it. I didn't want to go too hard on it, so, you know.
Yeah, we're not trying to be like, oh, you made one offense, we're banning you. We're not that type of people. At least
Yeah, no, I gave him 3 chances. We got 2 more bosses.
Hacker blast.
I'll let chat pick. I'll let you pick. Somebody pick. I'm a little hungry too, but we've been going for about 2 hours now. So I mean,
What time is it?
it is 6, almost 7.
Really? It feels like 8.
It's 7. 6:52, be exact.
I just realized none of my phones are going off, so I don't know if I received anything.
Well, you want to pick the next stage real fast?
Well, let's see here. Impact or Blast? I'd like to see I forget what they're called, the brothers of Impact.
The Ichiro brothers.
Ichiro. That's right.
All right, Impact it is. This isn't the most well-prepared stream. It's just a stream that I think is really cool. Like this game. I like this track here. The instrumental version of it is so good.
Denny texted me earlier and said, when's the co-hosting thing going on? Oh, I see it now. Yeah, they're part of my friend group, along with Felicia.
Gotcha.
So that's how they know me. But they also attend my streams and they really enjoy them.
Well, that's lovely.
I'm actually like happy that I'm starting to gain traction again. And it's all thanks to Gavin actually for helping me out with that, because Gavin's been giving me advice that he's been using for his streams to give me a small fighting chance. Because actually my channel was starting to die.
Don't tell him that. Why not tell him that? Okay. But I don't know why Zenny's saying that.
Oh, Zenny, it's fine. If you do want me to keep it disclosed, then that's fine.
That's fine.
It's not like Gavin's gonna do anything. I mean, Gavin.
I live with Casey. I don't.
Yeah, they live with me. Well, I live with them, so technically.
That's the way it worked. But Skylar said happy birthday. Well, thank you for that. And
Madam, it's on display. Oh, not that silly. Well, I don't know what they.
what are we saying no to?
I don't know. What did I say?
We don't know.
I said,
We don't know. And
I'm
oh,
not sure. What I said was that
you're my.
they're part of my friend group,
Yeah.
along with Felicia.
I mean, that doesn't.
And they watch their streams and actually enjoy them.
I mean, that doesn't
I mean,
seem.
I didn't say anything revealing.
You know what? I'm gonna say something revealing. Nipple. It's revealing.
Gavin Dragon said this on stream.
He said a word.
He said a word.
It means things.
Also, Sky got therapy. Thanks for letting us.
Well, that's.
The almost missing stream. No, I never said anything about. No one said anything about you missing a stream.
And I don't think you're missing it. Pretty sure you're here.
Yeah, you didn't miss a stream. I'm saying that you like the streams a lot, but no one said anything about you missing a stream.
All right.
I still think that's pretty cool that the Ichigo brothers are the.
They follow you through the stage.
And they are, in fact.
I think it's really interesting that there's more of them. So essentially, Impact Man is all of them.
What do you think if there was 6?
Well,
And they more?
we see what 8 does, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
That 4 Picket Man. Do you have any remorse for your actions?
No.
Was that your answer?
That was my-
shooting.
I jump and shoot. I Megaman. I jump and shoot.
Shape go wing.
Shake go woo.
This. I've seen a lot of Mario Maker levels that look exactly like this, and they don't work because Mario doesn't shoot straight forward with the fireball.
I'm not shooting exactly straight forward. It's arching.
It's arching, yes, but you're not shooting.
It's
straight
archy.
down. You weren't gonna hit that Met. It was in its helmet.
Corrosive.
That poor.
I like that there's squash and stretch on the acid bubble.
Oh, is it? I never really looked at it too much. Let me. Look, I can check it right.
You could check it right there, and you can also see it later on in the boss fight.
Jaren says happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Glad you were able to make it. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday. And then Zenny says, perfectly okay with you sharing about me, Casey. No problems there.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not that type of person who does stuff like that. If secrets are to be kept, they are to be kept. I do not say anything otherwise.
Okay.
You know what these platforms look like? The rail platforms from Armored Armadillo. How they were modeled in Minecraft.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of the same concept.
Except for those were years later.
About 100 years later. These platforms are the Gutsman platforms from Megaman 7. And they're an iteration on the ones from the first game.
Except for those
They don't drop down because they learned from their mistakes and made ones that don't drop down.
message was retracted. I didn't even get it.
Okay.
Did you see that? You can see the thruster from one of the Ichiro brothers as you scroll down. Just randomly flying there.
I think I just did. Did I get hit in that first section?
I don't think you did.
In that first Ichiro brother section?
No, you did not.
I think I just did the whole stage without getting hit by the Ichiro brothers. Yes!
Holy crap!
That's been an achievement I've been trying to do since forever.
On superhero mode.
Okay.
Oh, and then you immediately get hit by the Ichiro brothers.
No, it's Impact Man. Very different.
Either way, everyone in chat, hype it up for that.
Hype it up. That is a really hard achievement to get. I've been trying since day one.
Fluffy then says I can't spell. That's fine.
It's
Either
okay.
way, we would try to interpret it as best as we can.
I can't spell either. I misspelled angel yesterday while looking at the word angel.
I found that so funny because I messaged, because I saw the thing and I was just like, Gav, this is angle, not angel.
It's 90 degrees.
You left it like that, actually.
No, I changed.
Afterwards.
No,
afterwards you changed it. Right?
I changed it midstream so it didn't get updated until a day or two later.
Oh, I was like...
YouTube takes a while when it's updating streamed like titles of videos.
Still, I thought that was pretty funny. Okay, chat. Now tell us who to select next.
Well, we know who we're picking.
Who? Megaman?
Oh, who would have guessed?
Are you sure?
Game and Gavin, let's go.
Are you sure?
Says Zenny.
Are you sure?
All right, now we got Blastman. I cannot believe I got that. Tell Truman I got that achievement. He knew when I was grinding for that achievement for a while now.
Also, give me a second.
That was fucking wild. Needleman. Needleman's in 3. Now we have the proper speed gear upgrade that I need. Alright. We also have Rush Chat, which I would usually use in this stage, but there's not really much of a need.
I got it.
I think that's the second time where I've... I've decided to play this game and then gotten an achievement by complete accident. Like, without even trying. Because I think I did the same thing on your stream.
Which one?
I think I got an achievement on your stream as well.
I wouldn't know because that bot is gone.
Well, I know that VOD's gone. Which is a shame, because that was a really fun stream. It was nice and educational. I got to bring a flavor of my streams to everybody, to their stream, and it was nice.
Actually, I wouldn't mind having you on my streams. You do poke in on my streams, though, every so often.
Me hollering down here.
No. You'll, like, appear out of the door and spook me.
I'm good at doing that.
You are very good at doing that. So, for context, for anyone here in
YouTube
Gavin's
land.
chat, yeah. If you guys aren't getting what we're talking about, I stream as well, and sometimes
They do it on Twitch. I do it on YouTube.
and sometimes while I'm streaming, and specifically it'll be like a scary game or like Signal Simulator or something, he will pop out of the closet. It looks like a closet door, but it's not.
Yeah, it's a bedroom door.
It's a bedroom door. He'll open it and go, Casey, or he'll tap me and I'll freak out because I'm like,
I mean, I'm not just opening the door. I'm knocking on the door.
you're knocking on the door.
Like,
Well, yeah, that's right, you do knock on the door. You know what I mean? Either way, it still spooks me.
I knock. I know what it's like to have people just walk in. It's rude. It's an interruption. It's not nice.
But, yeah, Gavin will knock on my door and it'll scare me really bad to where the controller flies out of my hand. At least it wasn't as bad as me playing Luigi's Mansion 3 on the Switch and me going, swoosh.
Swoosh. Listen, that was funny.
That was fun.
I'd do it again if.
Booga. Oh my gosh! It's a Booga Booga. It's spooky. Feel the explosion.
You're saying something about somebody.
Huh? Oh, you wouldn't like MVP 3?
Who's that?
I don't. Also an apology letter from Skylar. I'm sorry. I've been doing good. Please forgive me, Skylar.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I gave you my judgment. I gave you my word. That's what my word said.
That's the final decision. We are sorry that you have not.
No, don't start doing corporate messages. I'm just saying, no.
Yeah, just yeah.
I accept your apology. Now, accept the space that needs to stay.
I'm mad. My perfect world has been shut down. I'm gonna blow you up with a bunch of X-bombs.
Alright.
They look like the X-bombs from Smash.
They do. Now we have an actual reason for them to be there. Bomberman.
Bomberman's not even in Smash.
Yes, he is.
He is?
Yeah, he is.
What do you mean?
He's an assist trophy.
He's in it. Wait, what?
He's an assist trophy in Ultimate. They went, yep, it's him, and then showed Bomberman. That was another game I debated.
What company does he belong to?
Konami. It used to be Hudson Soft,
Yeah, I was like, it's Hudson.
but Hudson got bought out by Konami.
That's right. Wait, but who's Konami in, who else is Konami in Smash Ultimate?
We have Snake, Simon, Richter. There's Alucard as an assist. Dracula as a boss. Kid Dracula
It's been
that also
fun,
shows
everyone. I'm gonna go get some water.
up. Would you mind filling up my cup too?
For sure.
Meaning because they walk silently, says Fluffy. I wish I could walk silently. I can't walk I can walk silently. I can't walk.
It takes you a bit.
I can't walk silently. I can't walk silently in this house though. Everything
Walk
creaks.
silently. That's scary.
Well, not in this house. This house is too creaky.
In a madman movies.
Yes. Yes, very much. I think that's my favorite joke joke from that video.
Can a madman do this?
Can a madman do this? Yes, absolutely.
Starts laughing. Yes,
Are you sure?
absolutely.
Already.
They say they can't help it. Eh, that's fine.
Are you sure?
I can't monitor count. I'm sorry.
No, you're
Are
fine.
you sure?
Bring it all stocked up.
Already.
This halves damage, but it's only for one stage.
Stand on the threshold of the final battle.
Yo, Mega, can I interest you in some parts?
I can't wait because I get to show off the really cool final item. I love the polish on this game. It's just so good. They had to scrap some things though, and if you look through the stuff, it's really clear. Also, it's very fitting that the final Prima strategy guide was Mega Man 11. Like, the final physically released Prima guide was Mega Man 11, and it was a hardbound book, and really nicely done. Not my favorite, of course. Like, yeah, there were some stuff stolen from Sprites Inc., but, you know, it's still just Capcom's sprites, so I can't really... like, shrug? It was a good book, though. Nice guy. I wish I could share more about it. It has a whole, like, half a guide about the game, and then a very nice omnibus of all of the officially released titles, for the most part. And it's a nice companion piece if you watched my Ultimate Guide to Mega Man video. I'm never gonna not plug those videos. Because once all three of them are done, I think that'll be that. I am known as the Mega Man guy. In a lot of cases. Growing up, I was just the kid that knew a lot about weird old retro games. And now I'm just the guy who knows a lot about Mega Man. And Sonic for no real reason other than because. Because... What?
It sounded like you said D's nuts.
I did not say D's nuts.
But it sounded like a from afar, so I'm just...
You know what? You know
I
what?
kind of overfilled this, okay? Could just take a sip out of that.
I'm just gonna take this.
Stay hydrated, peeps.
Yeah, drink some water. If you've watched this entire stream and you haven't drank anything,
Get a drink now.
get a drink of water.
You won't miss anything because
Trust
a
me.
lot of these stages are really messed up in this game.
No, I'm gonna do them.
No, I said they are messed up in this game.
They're tough, yeah. But they're not that bad. No, really not that
I'll
bad.
be right back.
I really like it. Anyways. Fun fact, this is just the Iceman pattern. But reversed. And we've got a cross. Hello, Revolta. Drink water and stay hydrated, folks, said Revolta. Yep, thank you. Back for a non-water related reason. Okay. Well. If it's a non-water related reason, then maybe you should also get some water while you're... I love the way the speed gear works in this game. You can just... And the fact that it, like... I saw that coming. I saw that coming. Water. Fox, no, water is not for the weak. Water is for everybody. Staying hydrated is important. Oh, man. Speaking of important, I do have some fairly positive news to break today with. We got update on the suit head. It should be done by May 1st. I'm, of course, always down to think there's probably going to be some leeway. But, super stoked to hear that. And then to go along with that, to go along with the fursuit being almost done, my hand polish for Presto are just about finished. I'm sure, I'm pretty sure the person making that is actually watching the stream or is going to watch the stream later. So for that, hi Argent. Also, if you want a good suit, go look up Doodle Owl. They make some really awesome cosplay and fursuits, so go check them out. They're my go-to for pretty much everything other than my main suit. And it's not because I didn't trust him, it's just because I didn't know about it beforehand. Welcome back! We're doing Yoku blocks.
Oh boy, Yoku spikes.
Yokus are done.
We're doing Yoku blocks. Yokus are done. What was the point?
Just to tell you.
Hello, chat. The Gremlin Dutch Angel Dragon is back.
I've already caught up on chat. Fox Nosed Waters for the week.
Listen, how dare you insult
The water.
drink of the gods?
The drink of the mortal man.
Hold on. It didn't justify to kill something that is trying to attack you. Yes.
Yes. Oh god, we're going on
God of War.
God of War vibes.
Okay. I'll be back for a non-water related reason. Okay, then. Drink water and stay hydrated, folks, says Revolta. And then, oh, wait.
Fox Nosed Waters for the week.
Okay, you're caught up?
I said I caught up.
I'm sorry.
And up and over we go.
I love how Megaman, you can tell, like, he's wearing down a bit by bit, with, like, you know, the electricity shooting out of him.
Yeah.
I think that's a nice thing.
Well, there's a lot of really nice touches.
Azo the Kiruda says, Happy birthday!
Thank you, Azel. Welcome.
That's interesting. What is that?
Peruda?
Kiruda, yeah. I'm not sure of what
It's like a prototype, it's like fan-made thing.
Oh, I see.
I poke fun at him and call him a bunny every now and again. Because I'm that guy.
I believe in
Fluff said he got milk.
Yeah, milk.
That
is another important method. Drink milk.
No, that is not an important message.
Calcium is good for your bones.
No.
It is. What do you mean no?
In quantities, yes. But like, the quantity you need from milk, the quantity you get from milk is not a lot.
I know.
It's not enough to help.
I know, but I'm saying it's.
I don't want to help. I don't want to help the milk industry. I'll help the water industry. I don't want to help the milk industry. Okay, we got more people talking.
My mouth is busted. I think my freaking PC froze. My PC froze. It froze.
Well, restart it then.
I don't want to manually restart. I feel like that's what broke my PC last time.
Empathetic. Azel said, "Oh my god, I could, but I'm not going to." Said Azel. Empathetic empathy says, "Alright, medical chaos over. Happy birthday." Thank you, empathetic apathy.
I'm glad.
Foxno says, "Azel dash Axel?" Question mark. Azel says no. Azel says more like Azel. Foxno says, "Oh."
That was a sneeze.
Anyway.
Some of my sneezes, I swear, sound like a shotgun. That's spooky.
What? What? Sneezing like a shotgun or Yellow Devil?
Huh?
Sneezing like a shotgun or Yellow Devil? Which one's scary?
Oh, am I sneezing? Yellow Devil's always scary. Let's be real.
Yeah, and he's coming back this way.
You're gonna ask Gavin what was the one thing I struggled with the most in Mega Man 1. It was that one underwater boss. The Yellow Devil was okay.
Well, yeah, because you had the pause trick.
Hmm?
You had the pause trick.
Did I do the boss trick?
Maybe. I don't know.
I just know that I had to dodge a lot. Okay, my PC's starting to work again.
Alright, cool.
Yay! My PC is dead.
For those just getting back in, I'm at about an hour and a half, two and a half hours now. We're playing on superhero mode, and if you guys could drop some likes, that would be amazing. I got a new mic, by the way. I hope I sound a little better, which is...
Ah, Megaman.
Finally got another part.
Can I interest you in some parts?
Power shield lessens the amount you are pushed back when you take
This is what
damage.
you want, buddy? And there you have it. Part complete.
Shock absorber negates a recoil when firing high-powered Mega Buster shots. Okay. You had defeated the yellow guy. It's Yellow Devil. I only know him from Smash, but he's annoying as always. He's not that bad. I can do him no hit when I really want. When I'm more focused. When I'm not on superhero difficulty. Maybe someday I'll stream the Dr. Light's challenge. And that'll be the day I actually do that.
My name is Dr. Light.
No, it's... You've seen the Dr. Light challenge, right? Yeah, yeah.
My name's Dr. Light.
No,
I think YouTube is what's lagging my thing, not the chat.
well, you don't have to have that up. You could just have... Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube lags my PC. I used to be able to have music playing on in the background while doing things.
Boink. Boinky's boinky. The what challenge? Dr. Light is the man who created Mega Man. So he has created a challenge to test Mega Man's new skill with the power and speed gears, respectively. And it is one of the hardest challenges in this game. It is a 30-room test of strength. And then there is a second challenge that you gotta do, which is an extra 30 rooms. Each room requires you to do different things. The first one is like defeat 15 enemies. The next one's get to the end. The third one is like, and these are not easy challenges. These are stuff like there's spikes everywhere. There's enemies being thrown from every direction. It's meant to basically kick your teeth in.
Which is kind of sad.
But it's really awesome. I've seen somebody do it once, and that was what kind of made me just go, I can't do that. Because I know for a fact I can't do it. It's really tough. It's kind of where my skill ends with this game. I can do everything else, I just can't do that. Casey's struggling so hard she doesn't know what... Anyways, so... just a touch, yes. What do you get for completing the challenge? An achievement. And also the chance to put your high score on the leaderboards.
Yeah.
And, pretty much that's it. There's no real reason to go after it. It's just a self-imposed challenge, pretty much. And I'd love to do it.
Whoa. Can we talk about that dodge you did for a second?
Yeah, if you want. I don't really know what you're talking about.
You went underneath that shield.
Okay, I'm gonna die. the minute we come back.
Yeah,
There was nothing I could do. They said they had their milk, they're now full. Okay. Well, welcome back.
my piece is not even that hot, and it's doing this. Oh, I know what it is.
What is it? But don't you want Windows 11? I mean, there is, you just won't like it.
Because I have to get rid of all my data.
Well, you'd get rid of all your data, and you'd also have to, like, restart, and it would prompt you every time again to update to Windows 11 because your PC meets the minimum specs for it. Doesn't mean they're good specs for it. You want an upgrade or something for completing the challenge? Well, there's already a lot of upgrades and whatnot in this game, so... It's all for fun. What do you think of the Dr. Lights challenge, Casey?
Bad.
Bad? Oh.
Yeah.
She isn't...
Crayons.
Crayons.
They taste yummy.
No. We do not promote eating crayons on this channel.
We do not. Please do not.
Don't eat the crayons.
Don't do it. I know those scented markers smell yummy, but they're not food.
The Play-Doh is not grape. Trust me, the Play-Doh is not grape. If you know what I'm referencing, then say it in the chat. Because I don't. Nope. Not Kitticorous.
Yeah, I know.
It ain't catty.
I just like his intro.
His intro is really nice.
He changes it up every so often. I didn't realize that until I saw,
Mm-hmm.
because I started watching him much more often because he did a retrospective on the different portable crash games.
He did that too.
Huh?
He did that too.
The clones? I didn't see that one, but I was just watching a bunch of his videos and I realized one is where he says more things after, like, you know, his head exploding. But what does chat say? Because right now I can't see anything.
Boo, they want an update for upgrade for the challenge, and they also said that Zenny said they drank all their milk.
Depression.
No more milk. You drank it all. That's it. That's it.
Didn't we make a joke about milk and milk the other day?
Yeah, Sammy did.
That's right.
Speaking of Sammy, shout out to him. I wonder where he's at. I'm not even kidding. I kinda sorta wonder where Sammy's at. For those wondering, I'm actually having a blast with this game and a really fun time showing it off, and I can't wait to show off the other Mega Man games to you guys. The only reason I haven't gotten to it sooner has just been life.
Oh, it's Battlefield from that hit game, Super Smash Bros.
Well, speaking of Smash Brothers is half the reason we have this game.
Really?
Yeah, if it, Capcom wasn't sure if interest in Mega Man series still existed. And then they made the loudest uproar the devs have ever seen for this series when Mega Man was announced for Super Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was in the 3DS.
So that's right, the fans and Smash Brothers are the reason we have Mega Man 11, which is pretty awesome. Basically, once they finished Resident Evil 7, they said, I think it's time we bring him back, and the Resident Evil 7 team got to work on this. And planning...
Resident Evil 7 team worked on this. A lot of people don't realize that.
Oh, yeah, and this was a budget title.
Of the final battle.
Okay, Mega.
It's so good.
Can I interest you in some
Mhm.
Okay, Mega. What'll it be?
And to top everything off, not only is this a budget title, made by the Resident Evil 7 team, they made plans for everything going forward for the next 10 to 20 years.
Are you sure?
Sales of the Legacy Collection helped, but, I mean,
Are you sure?
it's wild
Are
to
you
me.
sure?
I'm quite impatient about the Legacy Collection.
Zenny said, no sad, I got a full belly and I get to watch a good stream, so what could be better?
Are you sure?
Uh,
I'm gonna monitor.
that's perfectly fine. Just make sure your volume's up before you start going for it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Good luck out.
Yeah, it's off. Okay. That's not what I clicked on.
Boss Rush! Anyways, you were saying you were excited about the Battle Network Legacy Collection. It comes out in 2 months! Which I'm very excited for because guess what, guys? We'll be playing that on stream.
Yeah.
And off stream. I'm just gonna be playing that game. Pretty much constantly.
So will I.
But we'll be
If I have a Switch by then.
Well, you'll hopefully have a job by then too, so you should.
Yeah.
Should.
Should.
Should. Should.
Should.
Should.
Should.
Anyways.
Just blink.
So we're just gonna... Ah, I was so close.
Yay, I can see chat. Hooray.
Casey can now remonitor chat. Foxno says they hope they can get that game too. If you do, I'm playing against you. I'm gonna win.
Because there's online mode.
Because there is an online mode.
Hypothetical says, what's this guy's name? Knowing Megaman? Is it Brickman?
It's Blockman, actually.
It's another brick in the wall.
All in all, there's just another brick in the wall. That's something I should probably state. A lot of people like to assume that all of the Mega Man games, like every single one of them, actually even Onward, all have man next to their name, but they don't. And man actually stands for something.
Sort of like how they have Splash Woman? Splash Woman?
It's a designation of not only gender, but also the their role as a robot master. So, that's... No, I don't know what it is. I just know that that's what it is. I don't know the specific thing. I know you're like, go on, please, I must know more. I don't know more.
You work with Capcom. You're lying.
You're lying! You must know! He made 4 videos on this topic! It's actually only 2. Ah! They said they were close. Yeah, that was
You swore to destroy Woodman
not become him.
and be Airman.
Empathetic said, I was close, woo. Foxno says, I shall see about that, bunny boy. XD. Okay. Anyways, back to Tundra. You're surprised. You're Capri Sun.
Woohoo! I'm surprised that Thunderman doesn't use his hair as like an S-wing attack, you know?
Well, okay. When designing all these bosses, the original intent was to have them use both the power and speed gear. However, they found that made the boss fights a basically cluttered mess with everything going on at once. So they chose against doing that. So I'm sure at one point it was totally a hair whip. Damn it. Megaman's role is to stop the bosses, Foxno, not be Mega.
I read the comments too, and it's just so funny. His role was to be Mega. No, his role is his sister.
Roll the sister, get it right!
Rock and roll.
Just eat weapon tank.
You know, I found that out because of the I found out about rock and roll from the Spears. I find that so funny.
You know what I like even more? Fully charged. I go on about this cartoon at any chance I can
Yeah,
get.
they do.
Especially because they have a different pun for him and his Megaman and his sister.
What is it?
So, for that continuity, Megaman's name in that is Aki.
Yeah, that's right.
And his sister's name is Suna. It's Crystal Light. Their name is literally Crystal Light if you put them together.
Aki, Aki.
No, Aki as an AKI.
Okay.
It,
No, you said crystal light.
yeah, it means crystal light. When you translate it.
But yeah, I understand what you mean. That's pretty cool.
Up to 106 views.
I don't think that it's kind of crazy that Megaman has like a little voice in it. The robot inside of his head.
Oh, Mega Mini?
Mega Mini. I didn't remember the name. I still think that's kind of crazy. But I do like the fact that he has to latch on to the robot masters in order to acquire their ability, but also gain some of their flaws in terms of the potions and stuff. I think that's still pretty. Let's be real, Megaman is just acidic as hell.
Yeah. Just really tough to hit him.
It is.
I'm running out of lives. It's alright because I can refill, but like, I'll have to restart the boss rush. I am starting to run out of steam though.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Well,
Cross your fingers, chat. Good luck. Dang. Okay, I see.
we're at 2 hours and 44 minutes.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna run out of steam.
I'm gonna beat it, absolutely. Zenith had crossed.
Let's just turn this into a GDQ stream. We're focusing so hard on the gameplay that
I mean, that could work, but I
it
don't.
could work, but I'm not great at commentating when it comes to like that.
What's that guy called? Impact Man. So it's Block Man, Acid Man, Blast Man, Bounce Man, Tundra Man, Impact Man, Torch Man, and Fuse Man. Oh boy, he is. Well, he just hits like a truck already.
I mean, they're jackhammers, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, of course they're going to fall. Oh boy.
I have one final Hail Mary on me, so it's... Okay. One more boss is gonna give me troubles. But other than that, we should be good.
I feel like you should.
You know what? It's really neat, interesting though. This is the first Mega Man game developed with widescreen in mind.
Oh, that's right, because 10 didn't have widescreen.
Nope, 9 and 10 both used the 4:3 aspect ratio.
That's pretty cool. I didn't think about that.
Horseman down.
Why is this man easier than Fireman in Network Transmission?
Because network transmission is designed, yeah,
To be unfair.
not to be unfair, but it was definitely designed to be like, look, we're NES hard, even though NES hard was still fair.
Even though NES hard is still there.
Catch you on the rebound.
And by that I said nothing can stop you. Well, hopefully nothing could stop me.
I just like a blast man destroyed everything in the background.
Yeah, that is a fun detail. That all the gears move at different speeds depending on who they are.
And plus, they have like different colors and everything. Why does he like to destroy? I never got that. You said that he owns a theme park.
No, he's a.
Or no, not a theme park. Sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong one. He is a stunt. He's a stunt.
He's an explosives expert that works on big budget movies.
That's right.
And he himself is a star of a TV show. Something similar to some Super Sentai or Power Rangers.
Gotcha. And he works on his own effects because he's an explosives expert.
Yep.
But what is it that drove him mad? I don't.
No, nothing drove him mad. It's Wily.
Oh, it's Wiley.
It's just Wily.
Okay.
I know that's not a fun answer, but it's the
Stand on the
answer.
threshold of the planet.
Okay, Meg. Are you sure? Are you sure? Ta-da!
So that ate through almost all of our E tanks and W tanks.
I'm thinking of Mavericks.
Are you sure?
That's how you know I'm running out of steam. I don't remember my series correctly.
Are you sure? Ta-da! Are you sure? Ta-da! Are you sure?
Oh, really,
Are you
Windows?
sure?
Google Chrome is not responding. Close the program.
Already. Good luck out there, Mega.
Punk said, we sure do enjoy Roll's voice. I'm sorry.
Oh, because she's been the only one speaking this entire time.
Well, no, it's just because it's just been constant.
The RNG just keeps placing it on her.
Are you sure?
Well, no. She's the only one that talks when you do that.
Are you sure?
For this main screen.
Oh, for this screen? Right. Auto handles parts, and Dr. Light doesn't say anything.
Well, I mean, he opens it. Tacky, if you could read the chat real fast, because I
I thought
can't.
you were handing me the controller. I was like, what are you doing?
No, if you could read the chat real
No,
fast.
I'm so sorry. Akino says, hiya.
Hi, welcome. And Punk Disciple, hello as well. I'm sorry I haven't said hi yet.
Bug Disciple says, if you want a good example of role speaking in a shop, look at Megaman 8.
Yeah, but I like Roll's voice direction here, at least. The voices in this game are actually really good. You mean 8? 7 doesn't have voice acting.
7 doesn't? Oh,
No, 7's on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, 8's voice direction, voices there.
He sounds like Megaman from Capcom vs. Marvel.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Well, that's just the Japanese actress.
The Yosaichi.
This is the only time it shows up in this entire game.
And it spins.
It's also known as a pinwheel. It's a Capcom staple. You might know it as the umbrella logo in Resident Evil. Ooh, snap. Broke Casey's mind.
What? This is almost as bad as the theory with the Waddle Dee.
Nope. Yeah, nope. That was, yep. Takano says beans. Well, Punk and Takano and everybody else who's watching and lurking, if you guys could all drop some likes and subscribe, that'd be awesome. I'm really glad we are at the end of this, because I really want to enjoy the rest of my day. Because wasn't expecting that this would take this long. That's what I get for letting chat pick which difficulty we go with. So, for those who don't know, I am playing on the hardest setting.
Takano says, I'll sub. Happy birthday.
Thank you. And thank you. Thank you and thank you.
My eyes.
The time of reckoning has come.
I still like that big gear in the background because that actually there is a type of Rubik's cube that looks similar to it.
I know what you're talking about.
The gear cube.
Okay, so we're gonna use the weapon set.
Resident Evil is Megaman confirmed.
Well, Dr. Light is in the Resident Evil universe along with Light.
Yeah, because there's an advertisement, right? On one of the walls in the subway, I think you said.
Yep, in the subway and on one of the side of the abandoned buildings in the RE3 remake, you can see an advertisement for Dr. Light and Wily's discussion on the placement and future of robotics in the workforce.
That's right, because when did Resident Evil 3 take place? It was like
It takes place in late 90s.
I think the second one takes place in '98.
Yeah, which is when the third one would take place, because
And when did Mega Man get released out into the world? Like
Proto Man was finished in 2008 in terms of canon.
in terms of canon, Mega Man was when?
Oh, we've got some.
Sorry, I'm gonna be reading it. Takano says, "I've never seen a Mega Man game, to be honest, but this looks pretty lit."
It's really awesome. This one's a pretty good starting point too, because it's got newcomer modes, and oh shoot, meant to use an E-tank.
You're good. Punk Disciple, I almost said Discipline. Or were you still speaking?
No, you're good.
Punk Disciple says, "My two problems with this game are generally uninspired themes compared to the rest of the classic series, and the game forcing double gear. If I want to play normally, I should back it off."
Yeah, you can. You don't have to use it.
You don't have to use it.
You don't have to use it at all. I've done an entire run through on hard mode without any of the double gear system.
The double gear system is there to help you.
Yeah. You don't have to use it. I just like using it.
Foxino, where is Mega Man during the zombie apocalypse? We really needed him.
Well, he does.
Akari and that's a parallel universe if you really think about it.
What, Mega Man and Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Well, I have a theory about that, but it's all a fan theory, and I'd prefer not to dwell on it.
And that's just a theory.
Not just a.
Theory than Matt.
That's a theory. The theory that Matt Pat shouldn't cover because Matt Pat can't talk.
Plus he steals other people's theories.
Yeah.
Anyways, Punk Disciple says, "Well, then that's on me then."
Yeah. It's alright, though. I mean, give the game another shot. I've played this game a lot. It's really... I really like it, so...
If you think that's bad, Gavin got me into the series more than I did, and when he taught me how to play the game a bit more better, I still play the game buster only until I get to the bosses. I do not use any other weapons.
I use weapons all over the place, because they're fun.
Yeah, so if you think the double kick system is...
Takano asks, is this PC only? This is for PC, PS4, PS5, Switch, Xbox One, and Series. And yes, it runs wonderfully on all platforms, not to worry.
There's even things in case your PC is not up to snuff.
Yeah, there is. You can run this game at, like, I think, really low settings. It's really friendly.
I think MM10 also has the missile climbing with the pirate ship Wily.
It wasn't... 10 had the missile climbing, but there is a difference here with this one. I'm not too worried about what 10 does compared to 11. I'm just glad we've got the Blue Boy back, and I'm glad glad the game runs well, it reviewed well, and it did well. You know, I'm not picky. If it's a Mega Man game and it works, I'm probably gonna like it.
Foxino asks you, begs you to tell them your theory.
My theory on that is that some government funding went to robotics in the Mega Man universe, and it went to pharmaceuticals in the Resident Evil universe.
So he didn't have enough funding, but he had the ideas
Like-
for.
Yeah, like there was absolute the ideas were there. They were always going to be there. I mean, heck, that's the whole choice that Dr. Light chooses between in Battle Network. So,
Yeah.
I mean, heck, there's even robots. Wily clearly chose a bit of both. Okay, weapons again.
Yeah, because of the antidote for the Wily virus. Speaking of, that was technically my entry point into the Megaman series aside from 1.
It's a fairly good entry point aside from this one. This one's... I'd say 11's a little better than 10 in a lot of ways, but it can really go either way, because
Let's see here.
I like both these games too much.
Yeah, honestly, I don't like Gavin on this one, because Gavin had me and Karmic... Huh?
Yeah.
Gavin had me and Karmic race Megaman 10 as best as we can. So he had to sit down, equal opportunities, no one has weapons more than the other or anything else. And we played the Sheepman stage on repeat.
Enough! You can't fool
Yeah.
me that easily.
And he said that he's witnessed... What was your...
I witnessed you go from, like, bottom of the barrel where I started, maybe even a little lower, to about mid-range, which is pretty impressive considering it took me quite a while.
Not only that, considering that I rarely touch Mega Man titles, but I know the control schemes. It's...
These games control tightly.
Yeah, and you know what? After playing a few Mega Man games, I actually beat one.
Look at
Yeah.
I beat 1, 10,
tell me what
I
you
think
see.
I'm working on 2, and 4. I got to the Citadel in 4, but I haven't continued.
Meh.
Mega Man wields tremendous power. but he has
Fox
the
Genosis
intelligence
says,
to
so
use it
Resident
wisely.
Evil is what
His
happens if
your
Mega
vision
Man
and
didn't
mine
exist.
combined
Well, that's not what I said. I
as
just...
our gears could mesh
I don't know.
Well,
I'm not quite sure. I haven't pieced it all together. It was a fun idea in my head, and that's why I really didn't want to say it, because I don't have that many bases to build off of.
I still think the scene is really good. You said something about the scene in particular, right? The entry point for Cloak, like it would continue off of this right here.
Yeah. It could continue off of this.
Remember this.
Hey.
Dr. Wily always strikes again.
There's a joke me and Gavin have with Wily and his cruiser that he made, where in the original, Wily would appear in it, the top half would open, and he would just raise and lower his eyebrows. And where did you get the music from? It was from a YouTube video.
It was from Catacris.
It was from Catacris.
I was just thinking like a Family Feud. Ba-da-ba-da! Like it just starts playing like some game show theme.
Yeah, every time I'll look at him doing the face that Wily does and just do the eyebrows, and we'll just start cracking up at it.
It's great. But that was Mega Man 11. It was a good time. I
still
hope...
can't believe the game's over.
Yeah, it's over. It's done.
What a journey.
What a journey. Well, I mean, like, it's not the ending of the Mega Man series. We've gotten... So, since I made the Ultimate Guide to Mega Man, for the first part, at least, we've seen websites pop up under Capcom's, like, trademark for 12, 13, 14, and 15. The Legacy Collection for Battle Network got announced, and is coming out in just, like, a month or two, and I'm very excited for that. I plan on covering it. The X series got put into Minecraft, and there is very clearly something new with the X games going on at Capcom, because we not only got that, but we also got the iOS version of Mega Man X for Android, for iOS put on Android, which is not a great version, but I mean, it's there. So going back over to chat though,
do you have any speedruns?
I do not speedrun. However, I do play this game rather a lot. I've thought about speedrunning before, and if I did, it'd probably be this game.
It takes a practice, but you know what? With your skill set, I'm pretty sure you can do it.
Casey speedruns.
I do speedrun.
She does a lot of Mario 64, and I've been helping her venture out beyond that because, you know, it's tough grinding one game a lot. I do like speedruns, like watching it. I do like trying my hands at speed strats, but...
We actually watch GDQ a lot.
I do. I watch a ton. I watch it pretty much every time I go to bed. Yeah, I saw her speedrun Mario the other day. Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, I speedrun Mario. Been thinking actually about branching out what I speedrun, because I do Super Mario Brothers 2, 1, and World. But I wanted to try Wario Land 4, because that one has more movesets, similar to how Mario 64 does.
Have fun. But no, I don't speedrun. I mostly just play games, and I like to educate people about the development history of the games and also like design of each title. Recently we've done Megaman 11, Kid Icarus. I did Wario Land for the Game Boy. I did... Oh, shoot, what else?
Did Kid Icarus, you finished Sonic Frontiers like months ago. I'm still happy that I was able to join you on that stream. Alright, so I can actually check for you.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I got it. I can see the little list.
Yeah, as our speedrun. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, luckily on YouTube, all of the live stuff's on one thing, so I can...
Pino, you funny little bean. I did not recognize that was your name for a long time.
We did Wario Land. We did Dawn of the Monsters as an anniversary for me and Artie streaming. I played Pokemon Violet, Battle Network 1 for the DS version, which was only released in Japan. Oracle of Ages, which I still need to continue. Tropical Freeze. Sonic Frontiers, which we did all in one straight run. Donkey Kong, Tropical Freeze, Team Sonic Racing. We did the entire Sonic series. I'm only missing a couple games.
Canon lore.
Well,
I'm still surprised that the Archie comics are canon.
It's not the Archie, it's the IDW.
Or the IDW, excuse me.
I'm surprised by that too, but I plan on doing a lore video on Sonic. But I think I need to do a video to dispute. I also have to now dispute what MatPat said, because MatPat's decided it doesn't matter, because he's too small brains to wrap. He's egotistical, but he also has too small of a brain to wrap his head around Sonic and parallel dimensions and stuff, because he's too busy wrapped up in a pizzeria joint. I'm sorry.
Pizza Tower.
Wrong series, but close. Unicorn says another thing Skylar made. Thank you video for you. Oh, okay. Well, I'll go watch it later, but not right now. We're still doing stream.
Yeah, we're watching the credits. Look at them go.
Tagano said ha 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 and Stealth 100.
Because I know them.
Ah, well. Lovely.
I didn't know you were going to be in here.
Today's been a good birthday stream. I've actually really enjoyed this. I hope everybody has too, because
now after this, you get to fully joke on judge me as I play Mega Man X.
Do you want to run it on real hardware, or do you want to just run it?
I want to run it off of what I've already done.
Okay.
Because
we could put a password in.
Oh, that's right, the passwords. I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, passwords are a thing.
Yeah, that's right.
This game's got saves, though, so you don't have to write down any passwords, which is great.
Alright, so give me a second to... Oh, boy.
Empathetic apathy says, to be fair, chances are... some other... No, not movie bump. Oh, I think he's talking about the Sonic script for that. He probably did have somebody else write it.
Oh, snap. Gavin is roasting MatPat, says Fox and O.
Not the first time. I mean, let's see here. Twitch, a fellow YouTuber who plays a lot of Mega Man stuff and does lore videos. Yeah. I've helped him with lore videos. He's helped me with lore videos.
He's even taken on the Mega Man theories that...
Yeah, he took on both of those and proved why both of them are wrong.
And he actually took one of them. Didn't Twitch take one of them and actually switch it to what it's supposed to be an accurate theory?
He did that one time. He took one of them and showed what it would have to be an accurate theory, but both of his theories contradict each other. So MatPat's theories are...
You know what I like about the devil that I didn't really notice before?
What?
He has a gear in his eye in this game.
Yeah. Yes, he does. It's great.
That's spooky.
Fun fact, the devil is only the eye. The gel is inanimate.
Yeah, I remember you telling me. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, I have a question.
What?
How much grease or WD-40 do you think Wily needs? Because do you see how hard he presses the buttons inside the Wily machine?
Probably not very much WD-40. I think
He goes
just
like this.
I think he's just having a hard time.
Reporting home.
Tango's nowhere to be seen because they're with Proto Man
Probably.
vibing.
Most likely. Also, I love the fact that Ben Diskin is the one who voices Megaman in this game.
How come?
Because Ben Diskin also voices Legoshi.
No, he doesn't.
No.
That's Jonah Scott.
Then who the fuck does Ben
He
Diskin...
voices Jack from Beastars.
Sorry. My bad. Jack from Beastars.
Jonah Scott is Legoshi.
I
He also, Ben Diskin also voices Haida from Nebraska.
Anyways, Ben Diskin, I think that's a funny choice for Mega Man, especially because he is now the de facto voice for the character.
I told my friend Seth about this, and they lost their mind.
Jack Man. Which one was Jack's and Takano?
Jack is the golden retriever that is Legacy's best friend.
So, yeah. I just think that's really funny. It's been a funny little joke, inside joke that Ben Diskin's a furry. And now he's voiced one of my favorite characters, and I've just kind of chuckled at that.
If I go any faster, you'll be picking up my pieces.
Uh-oh.
We
That's
didn't...
something that's funny that Eddie is just like, oh, no, you're gonna have to walk a little forward to pick that one up.
Fun fact, we didn't see that gear power up the entire time.
Which one?
That gear power
Oh
up...
my gosh, you're right!
We didn't see any drops the entire time.
Wow. How do you feel?
Like, I'm done for the day.
Isn't that your first file of this?
None of my saves moved over to the...
Oh.
I would get an achievement if it did, but...
Still.
Well, I want to show off one last thing with Mega Man 11 before we close out today. Once you have beaten the game, you can come back to your file and replay any stage you want. And there is this little gem. There's one other gem in this shop too, but this one right here, Awakener Chip. Awakener Chip unlocks some of Mega Man's hidden potential. All weapons will be used without expending any energy, weapon energy.
So you can just use it and just not have to worry about energy?
And we also have the cooling system Infinite, which is infinite cooldown. I'll just go and show you.
I think that's pretty cool. You already purchased it? And it's
I
complete file?
don't have the... This is the save file that we were just running.
Oh, okay.
The only thing I did is... And I think it's important that I show off the final technique before I go. Before we do the ending.
Whoa.
That'll kill a boss if you're lucky. But you have to be at low health to do it.
That's pretty crazy.
So with that, I think that's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna do more streams later on, probably next month, with something. Yeah, and I'll eventually get the audio bouncing on this mic correct. All right. So, if you enjoyed this video, click on anything on your screen whenever this video gets done processing. You can follow me on Twitter at GavinDragonYT. You can also donate to the PayPal at paypal.me/Gavin Hinkle. And that link is also in the description. We have a Discord and a Telegram art dump if you liked any of the art that you saw on screen today. To go along with all of that, I think that's it from me. go check out Casey Tape on Twitch and subscribe. I've been your humble host, Gavin the Kitty. Good night, everybody.